We muted ourselves. We did the same thing we did last week. We're on top of this. Cue theme music. All right, much better. Take two on our sound because we're good at this. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I've got some folks in chat. Welcome. Thanks for joining us tonight. We have a Winter Korp mirror match with me, one of your hosts, Andrew, and then across from me is Dalton, the local player. Say hi, Dalton.
Hi, Dalton.
Thanks, Dalton.
It's good to meet you all.
So, just before we get things really rolling here, I'd like to thank Enchanted Grounds here in Littleton, Colorado for both the place to play and to stream. They've been super accommodating for us. We really appreciate that. I want to throw out there that Enchanted Grounds does have 50% off a bunch of Warmachine stuff from Mark III and older that you can buy online. So for those of you that are not local to Colorado looking for some good deals on some Warmachine stuff, take a look at Enchanted Grounds page. You can order that stuff and it can ship to you. What the bargain.
What the bargain.
What the bargain. That being said, again, I'd like to thank Dalton for playing on stream with me tonight.
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
I'm a returning player, but I haven't been able to play on stream for about, must have been near 6 months now.
It has been a time. For local players, they might be familiar with why, and for those that aren't, that's okay. All that's important now is that Dalton is going to kill me, and neither Winter Korp player actually wins tonight. One of us doesn't lose, and the other one does.
No matter what happens, Winter Korp's win-loss ratio will not be severely impacted by our game.
Indeed. Welcome, Jay. Thank you for joining us.
And if anyone has any questions about my list specifically, I brought this because our meta is going to be having a lot of Chimera players in the not-too-distant future. People are liking the big angry dragons. And so I'm bringing lots of AoEs and sprays because Chimera rely on stealth and high defense in order to not die. And so I'm trying to intentionally build a list that will make them very sad. But now I'm playing into my own faction, which is the opposite of Chimera, and I want to see how it performs. I want to see if this is a list that can do okay into everybody, or if it's a little too over-specialized and maybe I should make some adjustments.
We will find out. I'm going to start deploying now, and then I'll talk through my list as I'm going here. I'll also talk through command cards and spell rack, which I'm going to pull up my phone to try to recall because I'm good at this game. So tonight I am taking Savaryn as my warcaster. Chimeras is going to be the weakest faction. Rasselhog, get out of here. Rasselhog is one of our local players who has been featured on stream, and that is as much information as I will give chat.
I'm going to prove to him in person that Chimera will be the weakest faction after I beat him up 10 times in a row.
Oh my goodness. So I'm taking Savaryn tonight. For my spell rack, I chose Superiority and Puissance. Made sense against another Winter Korp player. I am running a Direwolf with the Shield Guard head, a cannon on its right arm and a plow shield on its left, as well as a very angry Great Bear. It has aggressive, the battle mace as well as the shield cannon, and a Mother Bear. I always butcher this name, but Medveditsa. Otherwise, I am running Kovnik Damien for some fun, silly shenanigans. Turns out he can cast Icy Grip.
Sure can.
-2 speed on things sounds fun. That being said, you'll blow him up otherwise. I have Volkova in the list because why wouldn't you take Volkova? She's just so awesome.
An auto include in just about every Winter Korp.
She is so good, so good. So she'll hang out back here. I have 2 Winter Korp officers. I have 1 unit of Arcanists because you do have to at some point fuel some jacks. And then I have double Man of War suppressors, which is a thing Andrew said he'd never do.
Because Andrew thought for a long time that suppressors weren't very good.
I still think they aren't. I wanted 1 unit in this list. They make a lot of sense with Savaryn. However, I think that's about it. So I have 2 units, though, because...
Andrew's opinions on suppressors does not represent the official held opinion of the Zero Camps live stream. This is because Andrew's very wrong.
Andrew likes Bisons. Andrew thinks Bisons are point for point better.
Bisons and suppressors are also good. Why not take both?
So,
My co-host Greg here is talking about how his audio is off, but ours isn't. We figured it out eventually. Correction, Andrew figured it out eventually. I am also running after the Men of War suppressors. I have a unit of Men of War, the Shock Trooper Pikemen, as well as the Shock Trooper Scattergunners.
Up to 1 inch for each model that's still in into place. So it's a little bit of both. With the Wanderers, but I have to trigger Labyrinth to do that.
I also have 1 unit of the Winter Korp snipers, but they have advanced deploy.
They sure do.
So I'll do everything but my advanced deploy. I did take, as far as my command cards, I took defenses, I took double fire pits and barricade, but since I'm going first, because we didn't talk about that, our strange phenomenon today, since I am both running and playing on stream, what was I saying? Because
pick that side.
yeah, I picked this side of the table and forced Dalton to make a decision about whether or not he wanted to go first, and he chose to go second.
I chose to go second.
So I only got 2 of my defenses. So I have a fire pit here, fire pit here. We are playing Recon 4, so we have a flag that we've both already chosen our our terrain piece for. We each have a cache and an objective. I also took, besides defense, I took infiltration, power swell, sapper, and true inspiration. But that is everything but my advanced deploy. My objective is definitely the new Reinhold.
The new Reinhold. Yes, sir.
But that is it for me for now. Go ahead and start deploying, Dalton.
All right, so my list is fairly different from my friend Andrew's over there. I am running 2 bisons.
The things Andrew wants.
Yes, indeed. He wishes he had 2 bisons. And for the record, I will refer to some of my models by name because I put these neat little nameplates on a whole bunch of them. So this isn't just bison number 2, this is the Ghost of Vladivar. And if I refer to the Ghost of Vladivar as the Ghost of Vladivar, I want everyone to know I'm talking about this bison right here. And in much the same way, this is not just my melee Great Bear, this is Furor. And then I have 2 other Great Bears.
What is Führer's loadout?
Furor's loadout is a mace. There's a term for it. It's the
battle mace.
The battle mace. Thank you. Yes, I wanted to say heavy mace. It's just a battle mace. And a blasting fist with the aggressive head. He charges at stuff and smashes it up real good. Then I have Havoc and Shatter. Havoc and Shatter are both equipped in the same way. They have the battle axe in their left hand and the deep freezer in their right. So they have powerful long-range shooting with AoE attacks, and they also have the aggressive head because they're good at hitting stuff too. They don't just shoot at stuff. Fun and exciting. Also, my Warcaster is the lovely Miss Ekaterina Baranova. Her friends call her Lieutenant. And, excuse me, Captain. I messed that up. Now she's going to put me up against the wall. Going to be firing squatted for this. Got 2 units of Arcanists because, as Andrew said, fueling your Warjacks is important. Got the Magziev herself, Zarya Volkova. Then I have my unit of Shock Troopers, led by the valiant Sergeant Leon and his 2 squaddies, Corporal Natalia and Corporal Maxim.
It's a funny way to say corpse.
Yeah, well, they do die pretty often, but, you know, there's only so much they can do.
She's the bonus. Talk about these guys.
And then my Direwolf, who's running with a Ice Hammer, a Plow Shield, and the Shield Guard head is named Rampart. And then I also have 2 squads of snipers. They're led by the dogs Shredder and Harrier.
Shredder.
Well, they're named after, in honor of my father, who played Legion of Everblight, and he misses his lessers. Shredders, Harriers, Stingers, and so forth.
That's fine.
In honor of them, my dogs are named Shredder and
You
Harrier.
certainly are allowed to be wrong, and that's okay. Well, not wrong. Those Lesters were fantastic.
Well, Shredders aren't doing too great in this edition.
They're not. But I will deploy my final unit of Winter Korp snipers.
Okay.
right up the center, and then your advanced deploy. Please feel free to go ahead.
Alrighty. Just going to put one unit of snipers over here.
You know what? After you deploy your snipers, we should talk about terrain.
We should talk about terrain.
It is always important to talk about terrain with your opponents before you start deploying, unlike what we have done this evening.
Well, we discussed it when we put it together, so it's mostly fine.
Your bag is right down over here. Thank you very much. And we kind of did, but it's always important, and I will remind folks on stream, always, always, always have those discussions.
So we've got quicksand, we've got a wall, we've got open graves, which are just funky trenches. They're just little baby
They are rough
trenches.
terrain trenches.
Rough terrain trenches. You got it. Then we have
A crater.
Crater, which is like a rough terrain trench, but better because you're immune to blast damage effectively while you're within it. And then
More
kind
quicksand.
of technically, if the blast damage originates from within the crater, you're not immune to it.
That's like how trenches work.
Yeah, but
More rough
and then
terrain trenches.
more sand, a forest, a cloud.
That cloud is my terrain objective.
And my terrain objective is this crater. We've got another wall over here. We've got this big crane, which is an obstruction. We've got a house over there, which is an obstruction. We've got two more craters.
Tall grass.
Tall grass.
Which gives concealment to medium and small base models and is rough terrain for everybody. And then just some
rubble.
rubble. Excellent.
All right.
Some bananasness going on here. Always need consent for, that's right, consent is important in all things in life, including terrain. Never forget that, chat.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Oh, and my spells that I'm racking are, I've forgotten because I started the game, so it doesn't show me anymore. I'm taking Avenging Force, Puissance,
Puissance.
and Superiority.
Yes.
And then my cards that I'm playing with are Sentry Duty, Sapper, Careful Reconnaissance, Old Faithful, and Infiltration.
Excellent.
There we go. I think that covers all of the opening minutia.
Believe so. Now, we'll talk about how Dalton and I have different ideological thought processes about how Winter Korp plays. You'll notice that Dalton talked a lot about the names for his stuff. My stuff is lucky to have serial numbers.
I do think I still picked up.
I'm pretty sure I call part of this army Spreadsheet 1B.
Now, it doesn't prevent me from using their lives in a way that causes me to win. You know, I'm not so attached to them that I'm unable to do what needs to be done. But I also know their names.
Sorry, I started a new job and something work-related popped up. So let's get to this nonsense. If I can figure this out. My boy Savaryn over here. Oh, I want to shake on it, because that's good etiquette.
Oh, yes.
Dalton, best of luck.
Good luck.
Let's
Have
kill
fun,
the crap
sir.
out of each other.
Okay. You got it.
Got a lot of folks on tonight. Thank you for watching, everybody. Oh, also, for those of you wondering where our stream from last week went, it's been busy. I started a new job. I haven't had a chance to get it finished up yet, but soon. Before this week's video goes up on YouTube, I swear. My boy Savaryn's going to start with 7 focus because he's super cool.
Isn't that cool when every... No, never mind. I was about to say when every warcaster in our faction has 7 focus, but that's not true. Boris is 6.
You're right, but he has a gun.
He does have a gun. The most powerful spell of all.
That's right. I cast bullet at that guy. Oh, what happens? Well, his head exploded. Problem solved. So I also power up on all my jacks, and Volkova is going to get her 2-inch apparition before I forget about it, because I'm not going to give any additional focus to anyone. It seems kind of silly. Excellent. That being said, let's do some stuff. I need to find my rock wall because I actually use that with this caster.
As you should. Rockwall's an amazing spell.
Rock wall is so good. And remind me, you brought Sapper. Not that either of my fire pits are doing much.
I did bring Sapper. Yes, stealth not a super relevant issue. In
No,
this,
it's not.
In this matchup.
The fact I took infiltration is mostly just funny because you have 2 bison.
I
And
also
some,
took infiltration, so that is relevant because I took infiltration.
Yeah.
Mostly to keep Cat protected, but
as you do. So let's do some stuff. We're going to go ahead and have my Winter Korp snipers go. The dog is faster than the rest of the unit, so he's going to go ahead and run. He's speed 7 plus 5 to 12 for that run move. I believe he grants Pathfinder.
He sure does.
He sure does.
He sure
Excellent.
does.
So we're going to get up and into the trees and outside of 21 inches. Well, you can't see through that far through that forest, so.
No, sir.
The bison's not a concern yet. Yet is the clarifying term. We're going to go ahead and have this great bear over here run. No, not yet. That's a lie. I have a spell I need to cast on him first, which I didn't think about because I'm not 6 inches away from him. I'm so good at this game. Razor, no. There's not a Winter Korp win for this match. You missed it right at the beginning of the stream after I turned the sound on. We discussed how one Winter Korp player will lose and the other one will not lose.
We are maintaining the win-loss rate of the faction.
Yes, because the mere match to get a Winter Korp win on stream is cheating. So, you know what? In retrospect, we are still going to go with this guy. He's going to run. He's speed 4, so he gets a 9-inch run, baby. Stays just outside of terrain. We'll go up there. He is aggressive, so he maintains that.
Sure
And has heavy boiler, so he gets 2 extra inches, which I'm going to remember.
Sure it is.
This unit of Men of War shot suppressors will go. They're going to run their speed 4 and do not have heavy boilers, so they'll run 9 inches. And then we'll get a 2-inch placement, baby. So they'll go there. Savaryn's going to go. He's going to go ahead and spin 2 to cast Superiority. Suddenly remembering I don't have all my spells out either. He is also going to go ahead and cast Escort. And I can't remember how much it costs all of a sudden.
Escort costs 3, I believe.
It sure does. Which is going to leave me on 1, which is not enough to cast any of the other stuff he wants to. Oh, no, that's not right. I should be on 2, 3 and 2. I can count. This is a great example of why I don't normally play on stream. Heck yes. So Escort is up. And then do I need to cast Rockwall on first turn? I don't think I do. Then we're going to go ahead and spin 2. No, that doesn't make sense. I don't need Tides of War right now. We are going to go ahead and spin 2 to cast Rockwall. It's just a good thing to be in the habit of. So I have a control of 14.
Excellent.
It's as far as I can go with it. Okay. Put it up here, baby. Check it out. It's a wall. That's a lie. It's up here. Within 14. Within 14. Perfect. He is camping 0. I said the thing. Gonna need me to quit my job. Not even have. That's right. That's right. I don't have my spells.
If you want Andrew to quit his job, you'll have to contribute a lot of money to the Patreon. That's the rules.
We don't even have a Patreon yet.
Well, but you know, if someone wanted to contribute $800 a month to the Patreon, I'm sure you would open a Patreon.
I sure would. We're not there yet. I am also going to go ahead and Precision Strike as my order, which is right on top. Excellent. And then he's going to take a leisurely stroll up 6 inches because he doesn't have to go too far.
This guy will activate.
We're going to go a little bit back just to make sure that there's space. to make sure stuff happens.
We'll run, and then I was gonna
Mama Bear is going to go. She's going to run. She's speed 5. Fast little Great Bear. With superiority brings her up to 7, which is a 12-inch run move.
How 10? He's not a jack.
Pro game move.
Nothing.
So that's 5. And she's going to finish out to in within 3 of Savaryn, just in case. We're going to go and activate this Winter Korp officer over here who is going to march the unit of shock trooper gunners next to him. And then they're going to run 11 inches. Shock trooper gunners are going to go. They're going to run their speed 5, so they get a 10-inch run. They do have Pathfinder because of March. Let's talk about how close I am to those bison over there. Move 7, shoot 14 for 21, and you cannot speed them up.
Correct.
We're actually going to go and park him here, close to this Great Bear. Oh, just within 2. Ooh. Looks like you are hanging out close to that Great Bear as well. All right. So they'll do that.
And they don't mind blasts. They have blast resistance.
Exactly. Kovnik Damien's going to run. He is...
I've realized our battle, the ideological difference that lies at the core of our struggle. Green Khador versus red Khador.
There's also that. What little I have painted is in fact green. Where was I going with this? Damien is speed 6. He's going to run 11. Wants to hang out over here. He likes this idea. My Arcanists are going to go there. Speed 6 are going to run up to here and hang out towards the back of all this nonsense. Volkova's going to run. She's speed 6. We're going to go and activate the Direwolf, who's going to run. He does not have Pathfinder. So he's speed 5, up to a 10. Will run 8 inches through the terrain. We're going to end so that way he's just outside of it. And within 3 inches of Savaryn, just in case you get something silly off. We're going to activate this Winter Korp officer, who is going to go ahead and give march to the unit of pikemen next to him. Speed 6 with an 11-inch run down to a 9 for going through terrain, and he's going to hang out in here where he has the concealment. And then we're going to activate the pikemen. They're going to go ahead and run. They're speed 5. They actually get 10 and have Pathfinder right now because of March. And they're going to place. So that way they're base to base with at least one other guy.
That's how the
Shield wall is cool. And then lastly, this unit of suppressors over here is going to go. They're going to run a whole 9 inches. Get up the table. And that is Andrew's turn 1. All right. Go ahead.
Alrighty then. Okay, hits her 7 focus. Everybody gets to power up. All right, Kat's going to start by spending 2 to cast Superiority on Furor. And then she's going to spend 3 to cast Avenging Force. Avenging Force is 2. Oh, Avenging Force is actually only 2. Sweet.
That it is.
And then she is going to spend...
I don't think so. Yeah, I think we just have to. I think we're trying to do anything else.
2 to cast Puissance on Shatter. And then
Yeah, so that was your charging. Well, yeah.
she will walk into this grave up here down to 4 because it's rough terrain.
Have to charge.
Next, we're going to have Shatter. He's going to
I
run.
will hit the crab with
Runs 11 because he's got Heavy Boiler from Aggressive. So he can. That is the maximum distance that he can run. Now I'm going to check threat ranges. Let's see. Valerii gets his jack, speed 4 to speed 6 with an escort, to 8 with superiority, charges to 11, 13 inches from the mace. Okay. So we're going to back up from you
Where's your sense of adventure?
until we are just out of range of.
Do you have terrain between you and Mama Bear?
Yeah, I can't charge with her, so I'm okay with keeping.
She
him
does
back.
have the Pathfinder.
She does have Pathfinder, but
but
she
that
can't
is-
charge at things she can't see.
You're right.
So
Just make sure I can't walk there. Speed 5 up to a 7-inch walk with superiority, up to a 9-inch
7,
walk with a
9.
10-inch melee threat from where she's standing now.
yeah, so yeah, more than fine. Totally fine. Then Furor is also going to run. He can run 13 inches, but he's not going to go that far. He's probably going to go about as far as Shatter did.
his sword.
Then the snipers are going to activate. Harrier is going to go first. He moves 7, going to go into that bunker. Going to move the flag a little bit.
How dare you?
Shit. Okay, cool. Cool. That works for me.
All right, we're going to be taking shots at that suppressor right there. Going to be using sniper, so if we hit, we just do 1 point of damage. The rat
Sounds good.
6 should be defense 10.
I think they're 9. They are 10s.
They're
You're right.
10s, yeah, looking for 4s. First shot hits with an 8, 1 point of damage. Second shot hits with a 6, 1 point of damage. Third shot hits with an 8, 1 point of damage.
Excellent. So that's 3 points of damage on Model A in Unit 2.
Correct.
He has 7 boxes left.
Then going to move forward with the
Also,
Bison.
thank you, Serentus. We will get fully painted here eventually, I swear.
I'm working on it.
Same.
I had extenuating circumstances for most of this year. So we're going to be taking shots at that same suppressor. Rat
All right.
5, looking for 5s. First shot hits with a 5. It's about 15. Dice off
It's
4.
off 4. What's the AoE? It's 2?
Yeah, they're blast resistant. I don't care. That'll be 5 points of damage. Excuse me, off 4, not off 2. Don't know why I thought off 2.
So
off 4,
no
3
damage?
points of damage.
3, that's a 6. Okay.
Second shot hits with a 6.
Okay.
Off 4, that'll be 4 points of
Which
damage.
is enough to drop him.
Sweet. And then can repo to.
Come a little bit closer. You're my kind of man. So big and so strong. Yes.
Yes, there. Very well. I will do so. Then we'll just run up to there. My unit of Arcanists. And this unit of snipers.
And I'm sorry to ask what you did or did not feat.
I did not feat.
Okay.
Did not feat.
9.
Gonna walk with the dog. Walk the dog up to the wall. Want him to be within cover.
Oh, that was
Let's
underwhelming.
see. That's within 2. Yep. Somebody's seeing if we can pull that same trick. Going to, well, first 5 and 14.
Do you
is
remember that
19.
this guy is on the other side of a cloud?
He is on the other side of a cloud. So
is-
maybe not quite the same trick, because. And I think. oh, he's
Remember,
out
you
of
do
range
lose
anyway.
Pathfinder.
That's
going
why
through
I'm
quick
measuring
savings.
19 instead of 21. Doesn't quite make it. That's okay. Can't pull the same trick, but everyone's still within 14. That's what really matters. Then tank is just going to. Well, it's going to run. It normally runs 12, but because it's going through quicksand, it only runs 10. Going to get to the other side of that quicksand. Then Bulwark will be running. 11.
Bulwark is the
10.
dire wolf.
The Bulwark is the dire wolf. So end up there. And yeah. Then Havoc, the other Great Bear, will be running. He can run 11 down to 9 because he's going over the trench. There. He's going to hide in there. Death 14, Great Bear. Woohoo.
All right.
Let's go. Then Arcanists will run there. And then Sergeant Leon is going to activate. He runs 10 down to 8 because he doesn't have Pathfinder. He's just going to go and hide in there. Who wants to be the sacrificial lamb? Natalia, you can be the
I am
sacrificial lamb.
pretty sure I
for
will be
today.
triggering Avenging Force for you. Have no worries.
12 now.
It's going to happen.
There we are. Yep. And
Yeah.
Did you want to back up and finish the shooting for your Winter Korp snipers?
nah, there's nothing else that they can really hit. It doesn't matter. They're not going to hit those guys behind the wall. Then they're only rat 6. And yeah, you're done. You're done. Volkova. Who do you want to hang out with, Volkova? It would have been smart to guidance you to shoot through that cloud. You can still do that. Let's try to recover from this tactical error. She can run 11.
She can't guidance if she runs that far.
I know. She's not going to guidance this turn because he's already moved. No point guidancing it. But next turn, that cloud will still be there. So
Will it though?
I hope so. Game's going to get real weird if it just magically disappears. Anyway, over to you, Andrew.
Excellent. Switch down to the side view cam. Bam.
No.
You know what? We're going to do mess with this a little bit because we're good at this. There we go. We're going to pretend like I planned that it worked out well that way. Excellent. So, on to this madness. We'll start scoring at the end of your turn. I'm going to let the rock wall drop. I am, however, going to upkeep both superiority and escort, leaving our good friend Savaryn on 5.
It's not even.
I'm not going to be close enough to kill order anything, I don't think. But let's get power-ups out. I have the power-up that should have already been out here. I think I stole his back. My aggressive Great Bear on Medveditsa as well as on the Dire Wolf over here. Do I need to allocate anything else? You're not close enough to charge. You're not close enough to do anything fun. You might kill a guy. Might. Probably not. It's force in the middle of the table is sure going to make things interesting. Hopefully in a good way for me, but we'll find out. That being said, I'm not going to allocate any additional focus this turn. Savaryn will hold on to 5. So what needs to happen this turn?
60.
I need you not to be dead. Let's see. You took superiority, so you can speed up your jacks. Your Great Bears go up to speed 6. Your Dire Wolf goes up to 7. You have Avenging Force, which I am for sure proccing, which is going to give you a 3-inch move with one of them. Which means that potentially a Great Bear goes from 4 to a 6 with a 9-inch. Charges 12, 2-inch reach to a 14. And your Great Bears with the freeze guns have the long axe. No, the battle axe is only range 1, isn't it?
Battle axe is only range 1.
So it'll be 13s. The Dire Wolf has a range 1 hammer and a range 1 shield.
So also 13.
Yes.
14? 14. Because it's a higher speed.
Speed 5, 7, 10, charge to 13, yep, up to 14. So 14 is the maximum melee threat I need to worry
14
about.
off of these nerds, 13 off of these two.
Let's see. Bison is armor 19 or 20.
I believe it is 19. It is 19.
It is 19. So 5, that's off.
17.
The snipers in the crater are def 17. I don't like that at all. I do not like that, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. This is one of the reasons I want my mortar teams built, because I look at that crater and I go, cute. That being said, I didn't bring mortar teams. So I don't have a lot of AoEs to deal with problems like that, which is going to make this really interesting.
I think you should try to shoot them to death with your suppressors.
Sorry?
I think you should try to shoot them to death with your suppressors, personally. I think that would be a really smart and good use of your resources.
Definitely the best use of my suppressors. You are absolutely correct. Definitely not any of the other things I've got going on over here. So,
Suppressors are well known for their ability to hit small, dodgy targets.
yes, indeed they do.
Yeah, I 3 units of those, man. Or 2 units, actually.
Are you within 16 inches of this nerd? You are not.
So now that you
Nothing is within 16 inches of this nerd except for maybe that guy that I would not be able to see. So definitely no kill order this turn. I don't think I need to worry about shield guarding anybody this round. I think Savaryn will have plenty of protection with his 2 shield guards.
Famous last words, sir.
Indeed, famous last words. But let's talk about the stuff that's going to happen. So, yeah, I think that's the plan. I think I have an idea of how to make this happen.
Excellent.
So we're going to go ahead and start with Savaryn, who's going to go ahead and spend 2 during his activation to cast Tides of War. That will give himself and everybody in his battle group, which includes this nerd, I believe.
He should be.
Now that I'm saying it out loud, let me check. Tides of War, models in his battle group gain Repo 3. Kovnik is in the battle group. So that's going to give everybody Repo 3. He's going to spend 2 to cast Rock Wall because I feel like there's no reason not to.
kill me with a range that I can turn shroud, or I can. Well, I already popped it. So you already popped one. Surrogate, good.
A rock wall in my charge lane? It's more likely than you think.
Indeed. It's going to mess with stuff, hopefully. So we're going to go ahead. We're also going to use Precision Strike as his battle plan this turn. And that is going to impact everybody within 10 inches of him. Which is perfect. That's what I need. He's also going to go ahead and then take a leisurely stroll. I'm already outside a kill box. I don't need to go up too much further. I didn't apparate with Volkova, but that's fine. I don't think she needs to go anywhere. Just going to go up to here near my cache. Carry with him his giant stack of effects. So he'll go there. We're going to go and activate this Great Bear. This Great Bear is going to go ahead and take a leisurely stroll up to here. No, you can still land there. We're going to run to here and hang out. You didn't take Wheeled Secrets. You cannot give Pathfinder to get through a bunch of that stuff.
I did take careful reconnaissance, though.
That would also do it then. However, you lose Pathfinder when you enter the quicksand. And
That
you
is
do,
true.
So
Lose it, can't gain it.
14 up to 12. I think I did that perfect. I don't think you're landing close enough to be able to hit that guy. Especially if I measure out. So that way 2 inches from my guy doesn't reach the edge of that wall. Do we agree or no?
2 inches from that guy doesn't reach the edge. I would agree, yes.
So, if you can't cross the wall, you can't melee him with your mace. That's what we're going for. He runs for free because he's silly and gets 2 extra inches of movement. Plenty to get to there. We're going to go and do the Shock Troopers. We're going to move the guy that's not in terrain. That's a lie, we're not doing that quite yet. Winter Korp officer is going to go first. He is going to go ahead and press the advantage. Press the advantage. The Shock Trooper Gunners.
Okay.
He's going to go ahead then and take a leisurely stroll on up to here.
For those watching at home, Press the Advantage gives the Shock Troopers Swift Hunter.
It sure
They
do.
get to move 2 inches after they shoot one of my poor innocent soldiers.
Indeed. We're going to go and try to take a hand cannon shot. The puppy has a higher defense than normal or a lower defense than normal?
Higher. He's Def 14 base, so he's up to 18 in the
Rude.
crater.
We're going to shoot that guy.
All right.
Shoot that poor shock trooper gunner right over there. He's defense 12. I am rat 6 or 7. I think it's 7 on the officers. It is a 7.
All right, Maxim.
So I hit with a 9.
All right. Maxim's armor is 15.
It's POW 12, so it is dice -3. I'm looking for an 8. Survey says 9. I will kill that guy
Maxim
and
is
trigger
gone.
Avenging Force for you.
Goodbye, Maxim.
Then we're going to activate my shock trooper gunners. They're going to take a leisurely 5-inch stroll. Going to move some trees. It's going to be all the way inside the forest, which is great because they don't have march, so repo is going to be silly. It'll be 1 inch for them, and so will Swift Hunter. That's okay. We're going to go and do some shots. They each have a 10-inch spray. We're going to go and start with this gentleman here, spraying, targeting the dog. So for those two, potentially. I am rat 6.
You're looking
For
for
a 7 and then an 8. So the 7 first. I will hit with an 11, then the 8.
He's dead.
I will miss with a 4.
He's alive.
The second gentleman, so we're going to Swift Hunter off that.
Okay.
This guy. We're going to go ahead and spray. We're going to spray that way. We're going to target the guy towards the back. I don't think it matters too much. We're still going to try to hit 2 different guys.
All right.
A 6 versus a 13, looking for a 7 to hit. The Winter Korp player is doing great, Rasselhog. Thank you. So the guy in the front first, looking for a 7. That's Snake Eyes. The guy in the back. That's a 5. We'll miss. Okay. He won't move anywhere. And then lastly, we're going to go and take a shot at the dog.
Looking for an 8.
Looking for an 8. That's a 7. I'll miss. So reposition is going to trigger. He'll repo 2. These guys will repo 1. Go back to here and stay completely within the forest. We're going to go and activate the Winter Korp snipers. They have Pathfinder because of the dog, so they're going to walk. So they all see outside of the forest and shoot some dudes. We're going to go take the first shot here into the shock trooper gunner up front with no cover. You are within 5 inches of this gentleman, of my dog, but it does not look like the second one in cover is. That'll be fun. So, looking for the shot there. I'm rat 5 up to a 7, looking for a 5 to hit at depth 12. I'll miss on a 4. Second shot. Hits on a 9. It is POW
10.
10 versus 15. I'll be dice off 5.
Yes, sir.
5 will be 1 point.
1 point. 1 point to Natalia.
And the last sniper is going to also take a shot into the same gentleman. I will hit with a 5. Dice off 5 for damage. It's going to be 2.
2 points to Natalia.
And then they are going to reposition 3 because the dog is rude. Gonna move this tree out of the way.
Get out of here, tree.
Dog doesn't want to go there. He wants to go here for reasons.
Are they spray-related reasons?
No, other reasons actually.
All right.
We're gonna go and activate Mother Bear. He's going to take a stroll on up to here. For no reason at all whatsoever. We're going to go and run Damien. Just going to go 9 inches. These suppressors are going to go. They're going to take a leisurely 4-inch walk because that's how they do.
These guys have defensive strike or something?
Nope, just trying to screen.
I'm going to go ahead and put him right up here. Who is within 10?
Okay.
I actually think you are here. So that looks like 10. Okay, so we're going to go and split the bad guy's guns first.
All right.
This is how often I play suppressors. It is 1d3 plus 1. He'll get 2 shots. So the first shot, we're going to take it into the big thing, the bison.
Bison.
I am a
That's 10.
5 up to a 7, looking for a 3 to hit. First shot hits. It's a 12 up to a 14 for dice off 5.
Yep.
Off 5 is going to be 2 damage.
Copy.
His second and last shot into the bison hits on a 3. No, he does. Yes, he does, because I'm a 7 with volume fire.
There it is.
And then dice off 5 is no damage. Spool up the second suppressor. This is going super great for me. Spools up the shots. D3 plus 1 first. 4.
4 shots.
That's better.
Yeah.
Melee Bear's arm 20. The bison,
Arm 19.
and I'm definitely not hitting the snipers.
It's pretty unlikely.
So we're going to go and take shots at the bison.
All right.
So shot number 1 out of 4 into the bison from that front suppressor. Looking for a 3, he'll hit. POW 14, volume fire to dice off 5 for 3 points.
Copy.
Shot number 2, same thing. Hits on a 7, dice off 5 for 7 points.
Alrighty.
Shot number 3 for him. Hits on an 8, dice off 5 for damage. It's going to be 4. Okay.
All right.
And his final shot. Hits on a 7, dice off 5 for damage, says 0. That, I still don't think evened it out, but we got closer.
Let's see. You shot 6 times. Theoretically, each one would do 2 points of damage.
If I
You
hit,
should have dealt
which I should,
12 points.
I
of
should have
damage.
about 10.
About
Should have been
10.
10. I should have missed maybe 1.
You should have dealt about 10, and you did
16.
16.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'll take it.
Pretty good.
We're going to go and activate the shock trooper pikeman over here. They're going to declare a charge. Speed 5 out to 8 for that move. Let's pull out proxy bases. Being precise in measurement is important. Suppressors, I wish we're putting in work, Grasslog. I wish. So I put you within 2? It sure does. So, this gentleman charges there. Actually, we're going to do this. We're going to be smart about this and keep them in shield wall. It does a lot for them. So they're going to go up there. The guy that charged, we're going to take his charge attack into that dude up there.
right,
You get
Def.
cover against this.
15.
I'm a 6, I believe, maybe up to a 7.
Should be a 7.
I'm a 7. We're going to start with the blasting pike. That's the only one in range. I rolled a 6, so I'm going to hit a 13. Not enough. The guy on the outside, I think you still get cover against that
I
one.
believe so. It's any part of the base intersects.
I think there's just enough.
Looking for 8s.
Looking for 8s. Hits on an 11. No crit. POW 15 kills him.
He's gone. Oh, that's a lady sniper. She's gone.
And then hoping for swinging for the fences here at that dog.
F16, so you're looking for...
9s. Survey says snake eyes.
Well,
That'll do it.
no dice.
But I am engaging the dog, which I'll take.
Gotta move that up.
Actually, we had it. We get ropes in there.
Corundum that you have or are
Okay. We're going to go ahead and go with this Winter Korp officer, who does not have Pathfinder, so is going to walk a whole whopping 4 inches out of cover. Ugh. And he's going to provide to them where to run off to.
I've just been informed that one of my friends who doesn't normally play Warmachine is watching us play right now.
Oh,
And
excellent.
she's quoting me out of context so that she can use
Most
this against
excellent.
me later, I'm assuming.
We're going to do stand your ground on my suppressors. Stand your ground is going to give them,
Calling you out, Rachel.
oh gosh, set defense, -2 defense. Sorry, -2 attack rolls on charged attacks against them.
Sounds good.
Then we're going to go ahead and activate that unit of suppressors, and this gentleman over here is going to have a 4-inch walk. Ugh.
move forward. So right here, sir. His armor right now is 15 to 18. 2 boxes.
They're going to go and spool up some guns. We're going to start with this bat guy, spinning up and shooting that bison.
All right.
So he's getting D3 +1 for 2. So shot number 1.
Looking for 3s.
Looking for 3s. Hits on an 8. And then it's dice off 5 for damage, comes with 12 up to a 14. Looking for off 5, no damage. His second and final shot hits on a 6, dice off 5 for damage for 2.
2. Copy.
We're going to spool up this gentleman's shot because neither of us are in range of each other's 1-inch melees. He's going to get 2 +1 for 3. So shot number 1, looking for a 3 to hit against the bison still, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Hits on a 5, dice off 5 for damage. Dice off 5 for damage is going to be 3 points. Zeph, I'll repeat it again, but Winter Korp is not going to win this one. One player will win and one player will not lose. Shot number 2 for that guy, looking for a 3 to hit against the bison. Hits on a 5, dice off 5 for damage. No damage. His final shot hits on a 7, dice off 5 for damage. No damage. The last guy spools up his gun, gets 3 shots. We're going to shoot the bison with shot number 1. I will hit with a 10. Looking for dice off 5 on damage for 2.
2 points.
Yep.
Copy.
Take another shot. Same thing. I'll hit the bison on an 11. Dice off 5 for damage. It's going to be 2. And my last shot against the bison hits on a 6. Dice off 5 for damage for 2.
That was a whole lot of average rolling there at the end.
It really was.
Like that.
We're going to go and activate my direwolf over here. He's going to go and take a leisurely 5-inch stroll up to there. I believe his gun's only range 12. The regular cannon on the
Then I'm
direwolf.
going to do an attack on this guy.
It is.
I am
You have any shield guards over yonder?
Right there.
Perfect. That's who I'm shooting anyway.
Excellent.
We're going to go and boost my to hit.
Shoot Rampart. Do it.
This is a crit knockdown gun. I'm rat 5 against def 11.
Yes, sir.
Looking for a 6. I will hit on a 14 and crit to knock him down. Which is going to be great for the ancillary attack here in a second. It is POW 15. You are 21 with the shield.
Yes, sir. Off 6.
Off 6 says no damage.
both of those corpses to heal myself again.
Volkova. Oh, and then he gets a repo 3.
Sure does.
Ooh. Sexy. Volkova's going to go. The bison does have steady, correct?
Correct. Can't knock down the tank.
We will do the one guy.
Volkova's going to walk Gonna get within 3 up here, actually. She's gonna ancillary attack that direwolf. Ooh. So he's gonna go ahead and take a shot. Yeah, that's the right call. We're gonna go and shoot the bison. So I'm a 5, looking for a 5 to hit the bison. That's a 3.
That's not going to hit the bison.
This is not gonna hit the bison. Besides triggering Avenging Force, I don't think I did a lot this turn. I do have 2 models close to this objective.
You killed Maxim, and he's my favorite chakra.
Okay. So then I'm gonna
So
do my first
that
attack
makes me
against,
sad.
Quite a
You
few models
inflicted
around my
morale
objective.
damage.
I don't have enough over here to contest that. And I've got one guy close to the cache, but we're not touching it yet.
So I'm gonna do scale strike against him.
I have activated everyone.
So I'm a 6 to hit.
I'm camping 1, and your feat's going to be a lot of fun this next turn. So go ahead.
Alrighty.
Powering up all of my big smashy robots. Well, those 2 are already powered up. Go me. Cat gets all of her focus back. Then Avenging Force is going to proc.
Sure is.
Let me
Fortunately for me, that direwolf is lay knocked down and will not be Avenging Forcing anywhere. It doesn't stop the other 3 guys, though. The other 3 Great Bears like it quite a bit.
There's so many fun things to Avenging Force at. I'm not sure which one to pick.
Just keep in mind, if you pick Havoc, which is the Great Bear in the trench, he does not have Pathfinder.
He does, so he'll
So
only
it's a
get
1-inch
1-inch movement. So I guess that gives me less options. Fewer is the word I'm looking for. And so if I walk you 3, and then you walk 4, gets you a total of 7, 8. No, that's not going to happen.
Mama Bear in the woods. Do.
Let's see here. Get a free hit on one of those guys. Let's see. Path 13 into arm 18. This dice off 5, so roughly 2 damage a shot. I don't like relying on that. That doesn't sound good. They're going to just shoot the other shock troopers. That ought to be funny. Okay. Gas you up. Force you. Block, smash those guys. Charge at that guy. Kill him. You guys pick up as many suppressors as you can. Got a gunfighter, so you don't have to target the one charging you. All right.
Dalton, how are you feeling about the crackback?
I messed that up. I had another way to kill that guy off.
So was that
Rasselhog.
Rasselhog? Yes.
Rasselhag.
Razelhag? However you pronounce your online name, sir. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I think there's a lot of fun targets that I can get at this turn. But
I agree. I didn't kill as much as I was hoping for.
no, you can't. Well, do I want? I do want you closer. But then you don't get.
I do have 2-inch reach on them.
You do. Then. So Avenging Force is anything, right? Doesn't have to be a melee attack.
I don't believe so.
It is one basic attack. Cool. That's actually pretty sick.
Hey, you know that's a victory in everywhere that I can.
Yeah, so I'm going to Avenging Force on Shatter here, and they're going to take a shot at that suppressor with
Are
the
they
deep
going to
freezer.
move first or no?
No, not going to take the move.
Okay. Suppressor is def 10.
And I am rat 5, excuse me, looking for a 5. I hit with a 5, exactly.
No crit though.
No crit. How 14?
AoE 3.
It is AoE 3, but I don't, again, blast resistance on yet.
Does
It's a POW 8 blast. It's not going to do anything onto anybody.
No.
I'm not concerned about that, but it's a
but
POW
against the guy you hit.
14.
Dice off 5.
Off 5 into that suppressor will be
Okay, 4
4
points.
points of damage.
Sounds good.
Then, done with that, Avenging Force drops. And I'm upkeeping Superiority. And I'm letting Puissance drop. And Medveditsa has Pathfinder, doesn't she?
Yes. She sure does.
Well, that's amusing.
Knockdown.
Right now, between superiority and escort, she does have a 9-inch walk. Sorry, mostly I'm saying this for folks at home. I know you know,
Yeah, but that's all right.
but do
It's
you
good.
know, Chad?
I'd imagine not.
Not everyone
But
knows.
not everybody knows. Everybody doesn't know. So how far away from her?
We've got a lot of folks watching tonight. Thank you for everyone who's out watching our stream. We really appreciate it, folks. And it's support like that that keeps us out here coming back, and me still doing this despite the madness that is school and jobs.
No, I could do something stupid. So I just want to explain this because I think it's amusing. Because Medveditsa has Pathfinder, any pushes on her are fully effective.
Yes.
So I could have theoretically walked this guy up into here. So I hot swap superiority onto this one. Walk him in here, gallows Medveditsa forward, and then charge at him with this great rail.
Sure.
Is what I could do. I'm not going to do that.
You have a few obstacles. One, you need to get within 3 inches of me in the forest to see me for that pull, because
Right.
line of sight's a thing. Second,
Because
you have the stuff in between you and I, mainly that dog.
Right. The dog would be a problem. I think
Otherwise, he would have slammed into
if I just run with this, but it doesn't matter. It's all hypothetical. That would be funny, but I don't think it's necessary.
You also have to be unengaged when you cast the spell, which is also a little trickier. Granted, my shock trooper gunners don't have
They don't have
weapons.
melee weapons, so I don't think it's as tricky as you pose it to be.
Well, I'm looking at the Winter Korp snipers, which
The
do.
snipers do have swords.
I
Yes,
know.
It's true. I killed a rock with one of them the other day. And by the other day,
What?
I mean like 3 weeks ago.
That's
But
insane. I don't believe you.
It was because they were kill ordered under Valerii, so they got +2 to hit and +2 damage. And Mat 7, POW 11 snipers charging at a rock. Rocks aren't actually that tough.
no, it's
so-
just harder to hit.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
it worked out.
Rasselhog, I'm confused. It's lovely to catch it when I'm not there. What are you all talking about? You can't have insider jokes on my stream.
Caster's gonna go. He's definitely
The
gonna stand
crackback.
14. He's gonna stand like right here-ish.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8.
He's gonna cast.
I do need to hop superiority onto you.
And then I'm going to cast Heal Mist. There.
All right. Remind me when you use focus to make somebody stand up.
That happens during the control phase after allocation.
And I'm not going to be allocating anything.
Going to
So,
activate. He's going to
and I am going to
You do get to operate with Volkova during the control phase.
let superiority drop, which actually
stands
means
right now, he's
we're
an
at full
awesome,
focus. And I am going to.
17.
Ah,
Wait.
I'm glad you can catch the stream, Rasselhog. Thank you. Hopefully, where you are visiting for the holiday season is treating you well.
So 16 plus
Okay, apparition to there.
4.
And let's get this party started.
All right.
Is that your final answer?
What am I tagging? I want to tag you. Don't need to tag you guys, although it would be cool if I am standing there. Yeah, that gets everybody in there. Okay. Cat is going to activate. I'm going to use this focus to stand up.
Excellent.
And I will attack that.
Then Cat is going to walk to be where she is within 14 inches of that fella right there. So she's going to walk to there, I believe.
I don't know if you need to be that far up.
It's enough that I'm out of the trench, is what really matters.
Yes.
And then she's going to activate her feet.
As
Her
one
feet
does.
give everyone -2 speed. They can't charge. They can't slam or trample. And if you shoot at anybody in her control range, -4 range.
The important clarification here for those watching at home is that I lose speed and can't run. I can't slam, trample, or charge if I begin my activation inside of control, inside of Ekaterina's control. Should start calling her Baranova to make this easier.
Spending 2 to cast Invocations of Wrath, and spending 2 to put superiority on Havoc here. And then
The repo head. What head is it?
they are all aggressive heads. Havoc and Shatter, okay, it might look like it, but they're intended to be the aggressive
Gotcha.
heads. They're, I have nobody, you're the first person
to let go. Hey, wait
ever
a minute.
to look closely at the heads to see if they're actually the aggressive
Because
heads or not.
I do see the 2 aggressive heads, and then I see the repo head.
Yeah, it is actually supposed to be the aggressive head. I just
Cool.
kind of slap whatever head in there.
Okay. I will live.
The first person ever. I've been caught. I've been
How
cheating this
dare
whole
you.
time.
As long as you're not doing both, we're fine.
7. That's not useful at all.
But Invocations of Wrath, superiority on him, and then I will just to make
Oh, something got bumped. Something got bumped hard.
Get out of 14.
I didn't do it. I didn't bump it. It was gravity. Gravity did it. Then do I have any more spells I want to cast?
What happened?
Spirit on you. You don't need Passants. No, guess I'll camp 2. All right.
I don't think
Cat's
this is a
done.
6.
Then
Just barely. Okay.
this unit of Arcanists is going to activate. They're going to just kind of shuffle up to here,
How rude.
and they're going to give 2 focus,
Nothing.
2 ramparts, and then other way around. 1 to rampart, 2 to havoc.
Pretty sure you should arcane reinforce instead.
14.
No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm going
Oh,
to
come
do
on.
that. Then my unit of snipers. They may be called snipers, but they're actually chaff infantry
Yes.
that just
Yes, they are.
walk forward to die, but they're going to walk up there.
My Winter Korps do have Pathfinder on the regular.
They do. They do just have innate Pathfinder. It's
I'd
very cool.
forgotten about that earlier. Didn't matter to me, but
Give mark target to all of that stuff.
does that include the furthest? I don't
I
think he's within
believe
5.
so. 5 off the dog. If not, I can just remove the dog
That
slightly
looks good enough to me.
because I can. Let me just make it more there. Now we're definitely within 5.
I've got a 5-inch stick. You are for sure.
Okay. Then
But all of this fun stuff, including that officer over yonder.
and no attacks because they walked out of melee range. And then
Okay.
we will
I score
have
1.
Rampart activate.
I'll score 1. I'm going to move mine 3.
He's gonna walk over to here, into here. Oh god, my hands. Oh god, my hands.
Do you fit?
I think he does, but
Do we need a proxy base?
because that was there. It's tight, but yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
The nameplates on the front of your bases are going to make this a lot harder in the future.
Yeah, let me. Well, I don't. Let's back it up. No, let's back it up because I don't want to make him go that way anyway.
Again, you run outside.
Because I have made an error.
Ah,
I think
I can't help you with that.
have made an error. Let's see. An inch range is not enough to swing over a wall like that. Not when they're that far back. So.
I have him go first.
Okay, so you speed up to 6, down to 4, you charge 7. No, that's not enough.
I mean, the big part is do I want to give some focus to
I'm going to back him up. He was, I believe, here.
I'll
Is
call that good enough.
Okay.
Sure.
Since I have made that error,
I'll give 2 corpses to him.
Let's back up. Let's not activate him.
Okay.
Let's activate the shock troopers. They're going to aim, and they are going to. He's going to aim and shoot at that fellow, which should get me a spray onto that one as well.
I would agree.
We are aiming, which means we get
You
up to
are
rat 7.
6 up to an 8.
Or to an 8, excuse me.
You're looking for 4s.
And I get an extra die, drop the lowest from Invocations of Wrath.
Sure do. It also gives you 2 attacks. So
Looking for 4s.
first guy,
Hit with
That'll hit.
a 7.
second guy.
Hit with a 9.
Okay, they are 16s up to 18s on armor because of
Pow,
shield wall.
13, so dice off 5. This
Yep.
one, that'll be 4
4
points of
seems
damage.
okay. A model C.
Next one, that'll be 2 points of damage.
A model
One,
A.
1 point of damage.
One.
point
A
of
model
damage.
A. Okay.
Then
He gets a second shot because dual shot's
second shot.
awesome.
Yep, second shot, same line.
Okay.
Extra die.
It's going to hit.
Hits with an 8.
Second guy in the line is also going to hit.
Hits with a 9.
Dice off
off
5. That
That's
is
cocked.
enough.
Yeah.
He only had 1 box. Burn.
Off 5. That'll be nothing
Okay.
on that second one. Then Leon will shoot at the same guy. I believe I intersect Havoc there.
I will let you be the judge of that. I don't want to.
I absolutely do. So let's shoot Havoc first.
Okay.
Hit with a
Congrats
9.
on hitting. And then
And
I
then
am
on
still def
that
12s
guy-
looking for a.
I think a 10 will do it. Dice off 7 on Havoc. Nada. And then dice off 5 on your shield boy. Nada. Second shot hits Havoc with an 11. And on him,
Hits on a 5.
it hits on a 5. Okay. Off 7, nothing. And off 5, 3 points of damage.
Which he has 1 left.
Boo! Okay. All done there.
Well, you didn't want to kill that guy up there. It was definitely within 5 inches of Mama Bear.
No, I think I'm all right. I think I will pass. Then
We'll talk about it. Groovy.
Be greedy. Be greedy.
Well, I heard groovy. I definitely heard how groovy do I want to be? You always want to be groovy. Live by the groove, die by the groove. Or live by the unga and die by the bunga, because that's my motto. Strategy? My strategery is just fine, thank you.
Tank does have Pathfinder.
It sure do.
Okay.
But
So
it
we're gonna
loses it
do-
in the quicksand.
Right.
That's right. You also need a place to land, nerd.
He does. Do you
Aha.
have an 80 millimeter proxy?
Huh, do
per
not.
chance?
Does the table next
Wait.
to us have an 80 mil proxy we can borrow by
D-
chance?
Don't I have an 80? Hold on. I might have an 80 mil proxy in my.
That's right. I didn't bring one because I didn't need one.
I have it. 0
It's 0 can't
Yeah,
brand it even.
put it up on the thing.
All right. I think that's a negative.
That is a negative. There's
Yeah.
so much stuff going on there.
Yeah. That's a negative.
Plus, I don't know if you have the movement to land there.
Oh, he's speed 7. He can charge 10.
Oh, you can charge, sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If you wanted to charge, I have set defense on my suppressors.
Oh, man.
That's right. You'd have to hit def 12 with your cavalry
It's
charge.
a cavalry charge because tanks are just like cavalry. They're iron cavalry or something.
Now, for the record, both Dalton and I studied history in school. And we can, and I wrote my senior thesis on the effects, or the lack thereof, probably more correctly, on tanks in World War I. Dalton and I can have a conversation
So I am,
on stream.
I
We're
am
not
going to charge at that guy.
All right. He's a whole whopping def 12 against your charge.
And I am a whole. I think I'm out of
I think you're a 5.
cats. No.
All right.
So we're
you're a
actually mat
5?
6 on
What?
the bison, but I get boosted because
Yep.
of the cav.
So you're looking,
Looking
for a
for a
6 on
6.
3 dice. You
I did it.
done it. You
I
done
done
it.
did it.
I'm immune to knockdown. I don't think it mattered
You
anyway.
are. I can't momentum you. It's just a POW 15.
Yep. So that's
Boosted
dice off
dice off
4 on
four.
that guy.
That'll be 5 points of damage.
Model C on Unit A. We'll get there. 5 points. Okay, he has 5 left.
Then I'm going
What
to blow
you
up my own
got?
snipers. That's okay.
Do it.
I'm gonna.
Kill them all.
Because I'm gonna shoot at that guy.
Okay, because that sniper is definitely the first
Oh yes,
closest.
absolutely. Those
And I would
snipers are
probably
dead.
say that guy. We'll have to double check. Because it's AoE 2.
Yeah, it's AoE 2.
I'm gonna guess
Nearest 2 with
1 3/4 versus like 1.5. So that's the next closest guy.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna
So
ignore the
1
blast
and
on
2.
him.
Yep. So
It's
this
top 10
guy,
blast with
def
one die.
10, because I'm not engaging.
I'm
your-
rat 7 from the dog.
Yes,
So looking for a 3. Hits with a 10.
sure does. Damage
and
is
then-
POW what?
Pow 15.
Dice off 4.
That'll be
Seems okay,
4
4
points
points.
of damage.
And then
the
against your poor sniper there.
Explodes.
Yeah, 8. A lot of damage. We'll do
Yes, a lot of damage.
Finding out about that.
And then
Pretty efficient.
So my other 2 dudes are going to be closer for this next shot. If you're shooting the same target.
same target. Yep.
Okay.
Same target. Hits with a
That'll hit with a 9.
Off
Remember, you
4. That'll be 1 point of damage.
1 point. Okay, and unboostable, blast resistant silliness. To one of you are correct. We did hand a bunch of those out as proxies. They are somewhere that is not here, if I recall. And then I have a Minority Report 80 mil proxy at home that I haven't packed in my bag. Because for those watching the stream, definitely check them out. They've got an awesome podcast. They're a great group of folks. Isaiah, or Zeke as he also goes by, helped run the Warfare Weekend Iron Gauntlet event, which was super cool. Go support them. Go check them out. Go check out other War Machine creators. This is my weird aside in the middle of our game. Because War Machine content is War Machine content, darn it. And it's awesome.
Here's 3 within 3. I'm going to blow up my own dog.
Do it.
Well, I'm not going to blow him up. I've only got 1 shot. I'm not going to blow him up with the first one. I'm gonna blow
Also,
up
his
that
name is
sniper with
Shredder.
the
You should have called him like
Bullet
Barkelganger
Magnet. Oh, Barkelganger?
or Barkler.
Explain Barkelganger to me.
I don't know. He's a dog, but he's a wolf dog. Or Balto. Balto would have been good.
Okay, all right, sure. I'm boosting the hit on that
Yes, we
suppressor.
do.
I'm
All right.
at-
So
I'm-
AoE 3 is going to hit dun, dun, and dun.
Yeah.
So he's a def 10. You
Boosting
have mark
hit,
target.
Extra die, drop
And
the
who, sorry,
lowest.
Havoc was shooting.
Yeah, have it. And I'm aiming, so I'm rat 5 up to rat 7 up to
To a
9.
9. Anything
so,
but.
Yeah, anything but. I'm fishing. I'm crit fishing though.
That
it
is
doesn't
going to
happen.
not crit.
does
That is
not
going to hit
happen.
the heck out of him.
It does hit the heck out of me.
What is the POW?
I'm gonna boost it.
On
It
who?
is on him,
Okay.
and it is POW, I believe 14.
Okay. Dice off 5.
Wrong bet.
That sounds right. And
Yep.
then the blast is 10 or 8.
The blast is 8.
Okay. So unless you're boosting it on the other guys,
Yeah,
it
I'm
won't
not.
matter. But your poor sniper
guess I
gave
might
it
as
to
well.
him. So here, dice off 5.
Off.
That's gonna, I think, do it.
Yeah, that should.
That's
8 points of damage.
Yeah, that kills him. Model B in Unit 1, no.
And I will boost damage on that one because I
So
might
I'm a
as
19, you're 1 die on an 8, your dice off 11.
well. Yeah, might do 1 point of damage. I don't.
And then on this poor
Then,
sniper here, what, arm 13?
Explodes.
Oh, that's sad, dude. All right.
Then
Dr. Barkler.
that was an AoE 3. Doctor. Oh,
You know, he's
I
fine.
see.
No.
You're
I'm giving you names.
You're proposing a new name.
I'm proposing a new name. Your dog's fine. For now.
For now.
For now. To clarify the for now part. You've killed more of your snipers than I have. I'm so proud of you.
That's true.
That's the Crix player in me for sure.
Oh, you fool. You fool. Well, then in that case, let's
You
have to
within
choose.
8 inches of me there? Is that what you were looking at? Okay.
Walking.
Walking and rolling.
Smack.
Down to the beach, I'm strolling. All right, let's
Mat
do it.
6.
Def 12 against, which one do you want to hit first?
That one.
All right, the one closer to the wall.
Yeah.
The unhurt one.
Looking for a 6.
That'll
hit
do
with
it.
an
That is going to freeze him if he
It
doesn't
is
die.
Stationary. It's POW.
I can't be base to base for shield wall if I'm stationary, can I?
I don't know if that's true.
Hey, table next door, we have a rules question for you. If I am stationary, can I be base to base for shield wall?
Yes.
I would think so.
So I am
would think so.
still arm 18.
Okay, dice off 1. Yeah, 1 point of damage.
That is the most hilarious thing I'm going to see all night.
All right.
All right.
Smack with the shield. It auto hits because he's stationary.
It sure does. He has 4 boxes
Dice
left.
off 5. Nothing.
Wow. That
Buy an
guy is
ice
actually
hammer.
the best.
Auto hits. Dice -1. 3 points of damage.
That is not enough. He has 1 box left. No, don't. Stop andrewing it up.
We are. Oh, can I repo this guy?
Yeah, go for it. Yes, come a little bit closer. Yes.
He has repo 2, and I forgot like a fool. Volkova is going to charge at that guy. She's got a 2-inch sickle sight.
So I'm still def auto hit over the wall because
Yep.
I am in fact the stationary. You better break arm 18. That's all I'm saying. Also, you
She's
might
a-
trigger Battle Wizard,
She's a PAL
and then you can
13.
ancillary attack the other.
That's what I'm hoping will happen. That is what I'm hoping. Okay, so auto hit, PAL 13.
Dice off 5
Dice
on the
off
charge.
5. Okay, yes, he's dead.
That is enough.
He's dead.
That will trigger Battle Wizard
Yes, it will.
and the frozen pikeman who just survived 3 attacks from a heavy warjack.
We're gonna ancillary onto this one, see
As
if
you
his
do.
buddy can get so lucky. So that was a hit, Mat 6.
Yep.
So that hits
I'm arm
with
16. That should be dice +1, which
10.
kills him.
I
You only
rolled
had 1 box.
cards. I rolled box
Oh,
cards.
he was
sir.
dead.
He's really
You're
dead.
so dead.
He's really,
Alas,
really dead
my shock
now.
trooper pikeman. I hardly knew thee. Actually, that's a lie. I spent more time working on repositioning all of your pikes than I've spent on any other model in this entire army. Archer Presses, if you're listening, I love you. But them pikes, though,
The pikes are problematic.
I don't have the tools to fix them all the time.
Okay, cool. We're going to activate this unit of Arcanists. Going to give him 2 focus and him 1 focus. Shatter is going to.
Well, honestly, it's because normally the one.
He's going to aim and shoot at that Great Bear.
All right.
Gonna boost a hit.
I'm not close enough for cover, so I'm a whole whopping def 10.
An extra die. Drop the lowest. I'm looking for a 5.
You're looking for a 3. You're aiming, right?
I am aiming. Yes, and I hit and I crit.
crit.
So
All right.
everything. The nearest 3 within 3. Get
Oh, niet.
frozen, losers.
The officer's also going to have a bad time. All right, well, let's talk damage.
I'm not going to boost the damage on the Great Bear because he's armed 22, so I'm
He
dice
sure
off,
is.
6. No. Dice off 8, which is not very good.
No.
Hey, what do you know? I didn't do any damage.
All right.
But I am going to boost the blast damage on the officer.
The Ossifer's going to have a bad time. The Ossifer is arm 14, so dice off 6.
Dice off 6.
Ossifer number dose.
That'll be 4 points of
That
damage.
is not enough to kill him
officer.
because the lady officer is over here not dying somehow.
And then no damage to any of those other guys because it's POW 8 against arm 19.
But they are the stationary.
They are all frozen. Yes, sir.
They don't like that. Not at all.
The officer has 1 box left.
Indeed.
Gonna shoot at him with a sniper.
Rude.
Aiming. Hey, I didn't
You'll
roll
hit
box
one
cards.
auto damage.
Yeah, 1 auto damage. Kapow. And then this
Ossifer,
sniper
no.
is going to shoot at that suppressor.
Don't roll bad. You want to do an auto point?
Yes, I do want to do an
Okay,
auto.
that
point.
one
I
is.
didn't roll bad. I rolled a 5 and a 2.
That's unit 2. So they've got 5 left.
Excellent. Bison is going to just
You know you
stand
wanna
there
do it.
and shoot at him.
You know you want to do one the thing.
No, I'm just going to stand there and shoot at him. I'm just going to aim and
You're
shoot
not
at
going
him.
to both barrels me? So Model C in the back is at full 10 boxes, and he has 5.
He's 5, so dice off 4 twice should be 6 damage, whereas both barrels would be dice damage. I need to just roll a 5, which is not.
If
It
you're
is the
only trying to
worst
kill
option.
one, I think throwing
2 shots
The
is
one thing is if
statistically
you
superior.
if you roll that snake eyes, it's going to suck. But
Well, yeah, but
you're just as likely to do it on one shot as you are two.
That's
so do
the
it.
game. Yep. So gonna shoot.
That's why we talk through math.
I didn't roll triple ones. Dice off 4.
Shadow Sword.
2 points of damage.
2 points on him. Okay. Shadow Sword's talking about pole arms and bendy problems. You're not wrong, but
Hit with
the
a
pewter
6.
might be easier to turn into like rod.
Off 4. Nothing.
No damage.
He survives.
3 boxes left on a unit that can't do anything next turn.
Well, that's all right. It's not the worst thing in the world. Then
Freezing my poor suppressors. That was an expensive unit for you to just say, no more activation. That's right, come a little bit
I
closer.
gave you focus, but I guess you're not doing anything this turn.
Come a little bit closer. You're my kind of man. So big and so strong. Because if I sing it, it's parody, and that's not going to get copyright struck.
I guess that's me done. Over to you, Andrew.
One thing that, Labyrinth, I can teleport.
That was really rude of you not to trigger Hand of Vengeance on my Mama Bear. I'm really, frankly, I'm disappointed in you all. All right, so let's talk about
Well,
stuff.
since you were so kind to trigger my Avenging Force, I only saw fit to not trigger your Hand of Vengeance.
I appreciate it. All right, let's do the things. So, I think they actually finish off that Bison.
Scoop up a bunch of them.
It's that side of my table looks bad. Also, let's talk scoring before we move on to round 3.
Yes.
You are contesting this. You are scoring that, and I am not contesting, so you'll get 1. I believe I'm not scoring my objective. Is it 2 or 3 inches within my objective here?
I couldn't tell you.
We are playing the SR-24. Oh, these guys do have Unstoppable. However, the stationary ones have a sad activation because they won't get one.
I've only got 1 Fury. Just throw with 3. Pretty much picks up the 1.
Okay, objectives.
So it's a good threat.
Oh,
It's solos within 3 inches, right?
it's
To
the 30
capture
mil,
the
yeah.
30
So
mil?
it's a solo within 3 or a leader model. My solo is not within 3.
My solo is...
You're going to score 2, and I'm going to score 0.
Excellent. I've got to do...
But for everyone else's edification at home, I get to play with the stream thing because we don't have hotkeys in places on my computer. Oh wait, I still got 0. I'm a nerd. But you got 2 because I'm good at this. Oh no, that's right. And then round 3, don't try this at home, folks. Do
Remember,
better.
kids, don't stream and play.
That's right.
2 parts of lap.
All right, so
Only 1. Wanderer gets 2.
let's do stuff. I am upkeeping superiority in escort, which means we're going to go up to 5.
All subsequent model moves
I am letting the rock wall drop.
12 inches of him are -2 speed. The second part, which is a model in his battle group, so only his battle group.
I am not going to allocate any additional focus, or am I?
I can teleport to his place.
That's the question of the day, isn't it?
So 14 from your lady
So, for example,
seems to get all of my jacks.
It should. That was the goal. That was the plan.
It gets my Volkova. It doesn't get to Savaryn. It doesn't get to Damien. It is going to get literally all of that unit, which is all you needed. All this stuff. So
Because
it
you only
doesn't get
need
my
to tag
Arcanist.
one
It
guy
doesn't
in
get
a unit.
Damien. Correct.
Yeah, to get the whole
It doesn't get Damien, and it doesn't get Savaryn.
Correct.
It also doesn't get that
Doesn't
unit
get
of
that unit of
suppressors over there, which they don't care. They have things to do.
Yes, they have a tank in
They
their
have
face.
bodies to make and other things to do.
was so good at stalling me out.
The irony is that I think I'm popping feet and I'm not going to go nuts on a kill order thing, which is really weird. Because I don't have a ton of damage output from my units because you killed the one thing I really wanted to swing at you under a kill order. POW 17's on the charge. Sounds great.
It is pretty fun.
Those shock trooper pikemen gave up their life, and for what? You were just numbers on a spreadsheet. Your lives mean nothing. But now you're pensions for widows, and I hate that. You have to be
Your
fiscally
army
responsible.
doesn't have a good afterlife policy. Don't lie.
How else do you think I get people to show up and
You
enlist?
conscript them.
You're correct.
I have a proud citizens militia. You have a sad conscripted army of sadness.
A sad conscripted army of sadness.
Every now and then my eloquence fails me.
It happens. So Mama Bear is still pretty. She's still rock solid. Power 18's pretty good.
Oh, absolutely.
Just not as good as I want. So she's speed effectively 7 between your feet, escort, and superiority. When she gets to there, and I bumped her, but I'm pretty sure I don't get to have it.
I don't think
Pretty
so.
sure that was by design.
That was
Walk and melee 1 inch. Yeah, I'm bumping your nameplate, and my model, but I'm gonna say I would not have reached havoc, which is fine. So, that being said,
I offer you Rampart on a silver platter. Please eat my 8-point war deck with your 16-point character heading.
I think it's about a 25% shot.
Right?
she's got other things to do.
Is she 15?
She's 17.
17. Yes, eat my 8-point war jack with your 17-point
Is that
character heading.
really an 8-point die roll?
It's a 9-point dire roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, it's still pretty good.
So a -3 or -4 range under Baranova. Okay.
And you want to touch it?
For shoot sting.
4 range, 2 speed.
So that whole
No
unit
charge.
moves. So one token goes. Shoot him. 7.
Cool. No one is going to allocate any additional focus. He is going to spend 1 to shake stationary. Because that seems to make sense. It's going to be rude as all get at. That's going to be funny. Let's do it. So, I have a plan, and you're not going to like it, so we're going to do things. So we're going to go and start with my Arcanist. We're going to go ahead and take a leisurely stroll through the forest of their lives. I'm just realizing I am super hungry. Ah, but you fool, you popped feet first. Now I shall be the victor here. Oh, nope, I bumped that. They will actually make it through it. So, 2, 2, 2.
Hidden pass. Crossroads and then hidden pass is the move.
I'm going to go to there. You're going to go to here. I'm going to do 2 empowers into the Mama Bear.
Oh, no, we're at 14 inches.
I'm going to do 1 empower here.
Back out a little bit, not a lot. Where I can try and clog up the middle.
We're going to activate Mama Bear. Mama Bear is speed 5, 7, 9, -2 because of your feet. Speed 7, she's going to take a leisurely stroll. Can I take your shield arm off?
Oh, absolutely. And by the way, really, if it gets to nameplate,
Oh, I do.
I give it to you. Because I chose to put the nameplates on, I did that in full acceptance of the fact that occasionally it would mean that I get a slightly larger base. Whatever is in favor of my opponent, I will give to them.
Fair.
That's the deal I made with myself when I put these nameplates on.
All right, so Mama Bear walks over to there, and she's going to swing. She's mat 8. You're def 11.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, I'm +2 mat. I'm a 10. I need anything but because superiority is hilarious.
Where did you put my shield, by the way?
Right here, sorry.
Oh, okay. I just lost it.
So we're going to swing with Bear Claw number 8. Ah! I'll hit with a 5.
Yep.
It's POW 18. It's going to be dice off 3.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to boost damage. But Andrew, that makes no sense. Oh, you'll see. Oh, holy crap! Dice off 3 is 13 to your 3.
Ow.
I really hope he didn't like being alive.
That's my depressed warjack. He doesn't like
I killed the head, so I guess no more shield guard for you.
Yep, that's true.
We're going to swing with Fist Other. We're going to go ahead and look for that sweet anything but. Which I'll hit with a 6. We're going to boost this damage, which is dice off 3.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Did you roll another spicy? Ooh,
That
yes,
is
you sure
almost
did.
as spicy as it gets. Dice off 3 is going to be 14 to his 4.
14 to the 4. Not quite dead, but very close.
Well, so this is where you go, hey, wait a minute.
3 boxes.
Chain attack, smash and grab. I'm going to throw you.
Throw me.
Into, which is
Throw
going to
the
be
boy.
right into that obstruction behind you.
Huh?
Because I can't pick a target. It's directly away now, right?
I believe so.
So, we're going to throw that spicy boy. Actually, you know what? Let's look. I can't remember power attacks, and Andrew wants to
It's
know.
all right. They happen once every 3 games. I don't blame you for not knowing them off the top of your head.
They are
I'm
super
pretty
important.
sure it's throw directly back D6 inches.
I would still like to double check, because if I can pick where I am throwing you, then I am for sure he's picking another target.
Fair.
But I think you're right.
Yeah, throws got nerfed pretty hard in the edition change.
It is thrown D6 inches directly away from the attacker. The attacker becomes knocked down and suffers a power attack damage roll. See thrown.
You want to go for a headbutt instead?
No, I am throwing the crap out of you. It doesn't matter.
Right.
You're going to be dead.
That's true. I mean, I guess if you theoretically throw 6 inches away, and then you flub the damage roll, then he's still
There's a
alive,
reason
right?
I have focus on me still.
Okay.
So, thrown model stops if it contacts an obstacle, an obstruction, or a model.
Oh, so
there
just
is an
immediately.
obstacle behind you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, just
So we're gonna go and try to throw you. I'm still at 10 against. Your move is still up, so anything but still. I'll hit with a 5. I'm gonna throw you into the wall.
Yeah, why not?
That is 2 dice damage with an additional die because of the.
Yes, sir.
Well, D6 inches away, and it's gonna stop at the wall. Rasselhog. So we're gonna boost damage. And does Mama Bear have Gladiator? She sure does. So it's
should.
12 up to
Okay.
14 because I'm the same size base.
Yep.
Your shield arm is out.
Still up with the shield.
So 21 is
Still
dice
on
off 7 on 4 dice.
Yes, sir.
That'll do it. I rolled a 16, so 9 points of damage will get the job done.
Yep. He's gone. That was some gnarly damage rolling you did there.
I tried. You have cover and other stuff here, and it makes me really upset. But okay. Now is the time for you to do your thing. So, we're going to go ahead and activate Savaryn.
Okay.
Savaryn is going to pop feet. Now, while I do get 3 battle plans a turn, which is super cool, the other important caveat here is that my models are going to ignore cover and concealment for their ranged attack rolls.
And they become magic and blessed.
Yes.
Savern's
The
feat
last 2 matter much
does
less against
a
you.
lot.
Would have mattered if we brought Iron Flesh, but neither of us did because we both knew it was coming.
Yep. Not a very relevant spell in this matchup.
No. So yeah, we'll pop checkmate his feet there. For Greg, who's watching at home, I don't have the feet things on my computer, so we're not throwing them up there. Then Savaryn, who does not have Pathfinder and is inside of the bubble, is just going to walk. I didn't think that through. He needs to go first if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll back this up just a second.
It's fine. Yeah, take it back. It's all good. This is
To
a friendly
march,
game.
Savaryn
Friendly people.
first. Because if I march Savaryn,
1 point to the 2.
am I within 5? Let me not cheat. I am within 5. So we'll do that. Is he within 14? I think she was. No, so she can charge, and she's going to charge Wolfie.
Not Shredder. No.
Barkamedes is going to take it to the face.
You've been sitting on that one this whole time, haven't you?
That one's from the internet, I'm not going to lie, but it's real good. So,
Death 14. I believe you're looking for a 7.
I am looking for a 7 with the charge. We'll start with the saber. I'll miss. We're going to go and try to shoot you the hand cannon. It's got pistol, so still looking for a 7 because I ignore concealment. So I'll hit on a 7. It's a POW 12. Dice off.
Anything but.
10 points.
Shredder.
All right. Oh, I did not ignore concealment there because he hadn't gone. Put him back.
No, you rolled a.
I rolled a 7 to hit you.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't ignore concealment yet because I haven't popped feet yet.
although also, never mind. Okay.
Yeah, the dog is still there.
Shredder lives.
Shredder lives.
The hand of fate dictates that Shredder lives.
Now we're going to do Savaryn. Savaryn is going to go ahead and walk his a whole whopping 4 inches after he uses first precision strike.
Although he walks 6 now, right? Because you gave him March?
No, it gives him Pathfinder. He's speed 6.
Right.
I'm minus 2 speed because I'm activating inside your control.
Right. Oh, I thought Savaryn was outside of her control range. Didn't you say at the start of the round that the only thing that was out?
Oh, Savaryn was outside, but I still
Yeah.
need it anyway. I need all the movement I can get right now.
So you get 6 inches.
I
You're
do
good.
get-
You're set. You're safe.
I always get 6 inches.
Powerful charge or brutal charge?
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, this man. Gonna
So-
take away my money from that Patreon you don't have.
So Savern's going to take a leisurely stroll up to here because he needs to be able to see some stuff. Four, 6. Ugh. All right, we're going to spend 2 to cast Rockwall. I don't think I'm going to get this to work the way I want to.
Yeah.
So much happening for what I want to look and do.
A rock wall in my charge list. Oh, sorry. Production is telling me I have used that joke already. Please retract that and pretend you didn't hear it.
Okay.
We don't reuse material here at Dalton Corp. We are incredibly inefficient. The environment hates us. We never reuse anything.
Okay, so we're going to get up there.
It's only hacks reuse material.
That's 13.
I don't know what the hell I'm talking about anymore. I'm just saying words.
That's it.
I hope my friends will have gotten bored and tuned out already so they didn't hear me say
So
that.
I see Havoc,
Yes, sir.
and we're going to go ahead and kill order Havoc.
Sounds good.
Oh, and we're going to kill order Volkova because I don't feel like turning any of my guys into shield guard right now is going to save their butts. Sup, Volkova? And then actually, speaking of which, he's going to shoot Volkova because you know what? He benefits from his own darn kill order, I think.
He does. He does. He absolutely does. And you get to ignore her innate concealment and the wall, the cover of the wall.
All of the things.
So she's
So
step 14.
I'm rat 6, up to an 8 because of kill order. Take a shot at you with his hand cannon. That is Snake Eyes.
Oh,
That'll still miss.
I'm sorry, 13.
So we're going to go ahead and spend 2 to cast Tides of War
Alrighty.
to give himself and everyone else Repo 3. Well, everyone else being his battle group. Which I should have factored into this shenanigans. I actually think that all works out to be about the same.
We only would have moved repoed an inch, right, in that quicksand. So
So he's going to go here. Precision Strike. March will fall off, but we still have Escort up. And Tides of War. We are camping 1. Camping anything at all. I'm also out of line of sight of a bunch of stuff. All right, let's do the things. You killed my Ossifer over here, which makes these guys very sad. But because movement shenanigan rules are movement shenanigan rules, speed 5, down to 3 because of activating inside your control.
Yep.
And then -2 because they don't have Pathfinder.
Yep.
Or do they? I don't think they do.
They're speed 1. Let's go.
They don't have Pathfinder. Yeah. And then 2-inch place. And 2-inch place.
You killed one of your Arcanists. Watch out.
No, he'll live. Or he won't. So they're going to move up there. So we're going to go and take this shot first. Into Captain Corporal Natalia. Do I hit that poor Arcanist behind you?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Sad for them. I can try to hit. So I'm rat 6. I need to hit a 12 and then 6 and then a 7.
Yes, sir.
Shot number 1. Now so into the Shock Trooper needs a 6, misses.
This is.
Needs a 7.
This is.
Oh no. Oh no. Never mind. I was like, kill order. No, I didn't.
Didn't. You certainly did not kill order the Arcanist.
We're going to go and take a shot into Natalia again. This time it's going to go through Havoc.
Doesn't get the cover bonus, and it's a spray anyway, so it really doesn't matter.
So I need a 6 against Shock Trooper, which I will hit.
Hits.
You are def 10.
Technically def 12 because it's Speedo.
Because you have superiority, but I bless, so I ignore that defense bonus. I'm a 6 up to an 8 because kill order. I need a 2. I'll hit.
Sounds good.
Into the Shock Trooper. I'm a POW 13. I'm dice off 2.
Natalia
is 4 points. She's alive for now.
No, Natalia's dead. She only had 2 boxes left from earlier.
Natalia. Was Avenging Force still up?
No, okay. Avenging Force I did not cast last
and then I'm POW 15 into the Great Bear, so it is dice off 5.
All right.
For 5 points to his 2.
Spicy.
I'll take that.
All right.
Then we're going to go and take this last shot. That way.
Okay.
I think if I target Leon, I can hit potentially that Arcanist in the back, yes?
Sounds good.
Yep, cool.
Outside of the.
So we're going to try for that.
Def 12, so you're looking for 6. 6 and then a 7.
Let's do that. Looking for a 6. Hits on a 6. Looking for a 7. Miss on a 5. So
dice off 2.
Dice off 2. Looking for a 7. That's a 10. So dice off 2 is 8. And then they will reposition because they are jerkwads. So they get up there.
Oh, you wouldn't have been able to get any. It doesn't matter. You didn't hit him, but all of those sprays would have been spray 6s.
I don't think it matters.
No, the stuff that you wanted to hit, you did.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter. It's just if you had killed that Arcanist, I would have.
I'm sorry. I totally spaced that.
But you missed him anyway. It doesn't matter.
Delivering a skin and bonus.
All right. So we're going to go ahead. Go over here. I think he starts outside of Baranova. No, he's in. So speed 5 down to 3.
Oh, yeah.
Try to shield the puppy a question. He should have had a focus. He powered up.
Yes,
That's not optional.
That is correct. Can't forget it.
Which we're going to use to boost the hit with the plow shield into that puppy.
All right. Def 14.
I'm a 5 looking for a 9.
No, you're a 6.
No, I'm a direwolf.
Direwolves are mat 5, 6. You're hitting him with the shield.
17, 18, 19.
Direwolves
They
are
are.
mat 6. They would not be mat 5.
Looking for an 8. Glad I rolled another die. I hit it with a 9.
Okay.
So crit POW 14,
No, he's dead.
which frees me up for my dual attack to shoot something else, which we're going to use to shoot at Havoc.
All right.
So I'm ignoring concealment.
Yep.
I'm ignoring the def bonus. So you're a 10. I'm looking for a 5 to hit you.
Sounds good.
With a crit knockdown, survey says hits with a 6, does not crit. POW 15. Against you, dice off 5.
I measured it to that.
6 to the 3. I will take that.
Seems like it would be the same.
It's a good roll.
I'll take that for days.
Yep.
Volkova, you don't have Pathfinder, do you?
Volkova does not have Pathfinder.
Should have left the dog for you. Battle some wizards or something.
7. And you have to roll 3 dice.
Okay, because I am within 14. I should be within 14. I'm told.
5 on the ground, plus 2 for
I don't think she is.
Oh, I think she is. No. Did you see? I don't know. I'll leave it up to you, Andrew. You can make the call.
I think she is out. It's only going to matter for a movement because she's definitely going to target something inside your control.
really going to be like, I'm going to kill them piece by. I'm going to
Yeah, I'll leave it up to Andrew on this one. Works for me.
So we're going to walk to 4. How far is Hoarfrost? Is it a 10 or an 8? It's range 8. So we're going to instead get up a little further back, and we're just going to ancillary attack that gentleman there. I wasn't going to get close enough to get you because you're inside your control. So ancillary attack here. He's going to take another shot into Havoc. Same thing. We're looking for a 5 to hit you.
And it's a range 12 gun, right? So yeah.
Yeah. I'll hit with a 7, no crit. It's POW 15.
Dice off 5.
I'm like going to double check because everything. Dice off 5 says 3 to your 4.
3 to the 4. Alrighty.
Because it's rude, these Men of War suppressors are going to go. They are not inside of your control range, so and the wall doesn't slow down walking; it just stops me from charging. So this guy is going to walk to within an inch of both of them, which means he's going to place and he's going to stay engaged.
Okay.
So we're going to go and start with this. Oh, they're not inside of 10 for kill order. I'm good at this game. He's going to take a melee attack into Volkova.
All right. Volkova's F 14.
I
believe you're
am
looking for
a
a 9.
6. I'm a 6.
Oh,
looking for an 8.
Okay, looking for an 8.
Looking for that with the bash. Looking for an 8. Survey says 6. I'll miss. We're still going to spool up guns and shoot at people. And they are pistols, which is funny, but I'm probably not shooting at Volkova. That makes no sense. So D3 plus 1 on him gets me 2. And this is where they'll put in their work. Yeah! He's going to shoot his first shot into the Bison.
All right.
I'm looking for anything but to hit you because you're a 10, and I'm a 5 up to a 7. Hits on a 4. Power strength 14 is dice off 5.
Dice off 5. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's a spicy meatball for 7 points of damage.
Dang.
1 left.
Yep, 1 left.
We're going to do second shot from that guy into the Bison. Hits, dice off 5. No damage. Second guy spools. You know what? We're going to take a bash into you just in case.
Okay.
I've seen dumber stuff happen. So Matt 6 looking for a 4 to hit. I'll hit.
Dice off 9.
Power strength 10. Dice off 9. No damage. I'll spin up those guns.
But it could have done it.
He's going to get all 4. The first shot's going to be into the Bison. Looking for anything but to hit. I'll hit on an 11. And it's going to be dice off 5. An 8 will do 3 points.
Goodbye, Ghost of Vladimir.
All right, now let's see if I can target anything else. 6 inches from there. Oh, I didn't. You were out.
No, I think I was in. You bumped her like a half an inch that way.
That was my second shot or my first with that model?
That was your first shot because you bashed. So that you got 2
Then I'm going to take a shot into that poor Arcanist. Shoot that poor Arcanist.
Jeff 13, looking for 8.
I am looking for 8. Shot 1, miss on a 6. Shot 2, sure, the third shot, hits on an 8. Pow 12.
Dead.
And with the last shot, I guess I'll shoot Volkova. You're def 14 up to 18. I'm ignoring the concealment.
You need boxcars.
Am I ignoring the concealment?
I would imagine. You look like you're within 14. Oh, nope, no, you're not. Never mind.
I'm looking for boxcars. Those were not boxcars.
Okay.
You've gone, you've gone, you've gone, you've gone. The snipers need to go. The Arcanists went. Damien's going to go. He's going to run and hang out here for no reason. They're going to activate and remove stationary. That's their whole activation. They are lace sad. And now we're going to go and activate the Great Bear over here. That's okay. Speed 4. I'm going to get an inch. Oh, no, because I can't shoot anybody. Because my gun is range 2 against you. He runs.
Ignore concealment, so it's better with concealment.
Something very funny about this statement. My gun is range 2.
All right. That's my activation. I am now contesting this.
Yes, sir. You are contesting this as well.
Well, yeah, am I?
Yeah, the Medveditsa is within 3 inches of that.
5
Yeah,
point.
totally.
Got a 6 point unit going off of
Okay. I'm contesting that, and I will score this for 1 to your 0 this turn. Because I am scoring this. I have a solo. Oh, 2. You're right.
2 to 2.
Which brings us to a tie. Which I'm not going to hold on to for long. Let's just be 100% honest here.
You're gonna
And then it is going to be your turn 3. Go ahead.
Let's see, up to 7.
Score 3. 3 to 1.
Allocate.
4 to 1.
Yeah, I'm sorry, 4 to 1. 4 to 1, and you get to move that one forward if you like.
Honestly.
I do not like that peace trade. Sam, I am. I do not like green eggs and ham.
Andrew Korp recycles jokes all the time.
All of the time. We got to run a show on a budget over here. And recycling saves the planet.
Let's see. Okay, do I need superiority to get to Medveditsa? I don't think I do for 7.
I'm going to allow Dalton to just start measuring stuff. Andrew's going to step away for just a brief moment. You're on camera.
All right. I'll try my best not to cheat mercilessly. Okay, I do need superiority on you, which means I let that drop. +1's on you, superiority on you. Should be a dead Medveditsa. Pretty trivially, I would expect. That might be a little cocky, but it should happen. It should happen, right? She's armed 22. Axes are POW 18 with crit amp. 18, so dice off 4. And then mostly, well, except for that one, where it's dice off 2. Each hit is, so that'll be 20 damage from you on average. And then the other one just needs to chip in 14 more damage. Yeah, that should, and it'll get less damage, less armor as time goes on because you lose your shields. So that should be pretty simple to pick up. Then you go over there, kill the officer, occupy the zone.
Oh, I didn't activate my snipers.
Oh, do you want to do that?
If you are
Because
okay
I haven't
with it,
I haven't
yes.
done anything
We're
yet.
on dead mode.
So go for it.
These are all
And
dead,
I am
right?
cheating. Ha ha ha.
He actually gets extra dice against undead.
So because movement unit rules are total baloney,
It does. Yeah, it's a magic shovel.
I can't declare a charge.
Maybe you go walk in.
But
Okay, let's clear out all
Pathfinder
this
at
crap
speed
with
5 or 6? I think it's 6.
6, so they should be down to speed 4.
Yes. 4-inch move from that guy, which is plenty to get him up and obnoxiously in the way.
Oh, yeah.
It's not going to change the score. What it is going to do is be super frustrating for everyone else involved.
Okay. So that's what we're going to do. He's going to move to right there. There you go, free.
Pull the kill order here in a second because this guy. So we're going to do some stuff. The dog is going to try to bite that guy. He's mat 6. I need a 7 to hit that poor Arcanist.
Indeed.
I'll miss on a 5. The remainder of them are going to try to sword a question onto Havoc.
Okay, go for it.
So we are
So on a 7 to an 8.
mat 5 up to 7, looking for anything but. I need a 3 to hit. First guy hits with Snake Eyes. POW 9 up to 11 is dice off 9.
Did you say hits with snake eyes?
Anything but Snake Eyes.
Okay.
I
but
hit with boxcars.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm sorry.
You said hits with snake
I'm
eyes.
good at this.
It just threw me
I
off.
promise I'm not cheating.
Okay, no, I believe you. I absolutely believe you. It
Dice
just
off
threw
9
me
for
off.
damage is 1 to his 2.
Whoa, let's go. You knocked out his movement.
All right, anything but Snake Eyes for everyone else, which was anything anyway. So number 2. Hits on a 5, dice off 9. No damage. Last one swings. Hits on a 7, dice off 9. No damage.
All right, cool.
The fact I got 1 at all is impressive, but then we're going to pop True Inspiration on these suckers.
Oh, they're going to be tough.
And they're going to be tough.
Nice.
I don't have a good thing for it, so this aim token next to the puppy means they have tough.
All right, sounds good.
That is my turn.
Excellent.
Now do the things.
Now I will do the things. Well, I'm going to activate...
Thank you for allowing me that. You've
yeah,
been
sure.
more than kind.
Old Faithful on my Great Bear. I heal 1. Let's go.
How dare you? That was enough.
Then... what am I doing here?
How 13 weapon master on him? Same thing, 16s across all these guys? Well, no, he's in base to base.
Okay, dog is not engaging.
So I did a
Havoc
total
there.
of 13.
Don't forget to apparate Volkova, because that probably matters this turn.
It
Gain
does.
2 corpse. Or I gain a corpse.
She will.
Apparate.
Don't think she makes it over the
Do you
wall.
think she can make it over the wall? I'll let you make that call.
You get at least 2.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Okay. Straight across, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whee.
Are we about to have a Volkova fight?
Yeah, you have 1 on 2.
I wish.
Only one of our Bob cuts his best. You have a 2-inch reach, though. You're
true.
engaging me, but I am not engaging you.
No, I get
It's true. It's true.
but no, that may stop me from.
There. Okay. Cool. Then.
This guy's I gain 2 there. This guy will max
Watch there.
2 on the far 2 guys.
Stab.
This
Shoot.
guy will get 2 more over here.
Got it.
No. Oh, actually, those guys probably
Okay.
stop.
Croissant.
They stop.
Superiority.
That's fine.
Gives me a 3.
All right.
Not going to be able to
That matches
invocations this turn.
Those guys aren't corporal. Killing them is probably the right thing to do because getting them going is usually good.
Gallows.
A couple models here that I can potentially.
Nope. Engaged. Can't do that.
Those guys with.
Your Great Bear does have Unstoppable, but
It does have unstoppable. I would like to get the charge,
So
but I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
fly
I'll
an
be
attack
able
on
to.
that guy.
Then
Defense what?
12.
12. So I need 4. That's a hit. 13. Okay. I don't get a corpse for that. Second one.
yep, just gonna have to try to make it
That
happen.
as well. And then I'll spend my
You
last
guys
corpse
get
on
that.
this.
You guys keep bullying over there.
That's a hit. And what we say, health 14, dice minus 2. Dice minus 2, 11, so 9 more points. To the 5. How much? 9 to the 5. Because the shield is gone. Is his movement gone? Yep. Ooh, I can actually hit him with some springs, man.
So if I'm not going to clear that, then it's not actually important that Volkova kills those snipers.
Clock, so I've got to kill him first.
It is important to.
we're gonna spend some time in the tank, folks.
Yeah, a little bit of time in the tank, but I think I've almost got it
You
figured out.
ripped a lot of crap off.
So just need.
Yeah.
Winter Korp is losing.
To do the easy part. She will come here. She will give him enrage. I'm going to do an attack on your guy. I'm a 7 to an 8. His defense is what? 6. It's right at the boosting.
Well, we may not lose. Well, we probably lose.
I've been rolling really hot.
If you're not an escape,
I'm gonna try one without. Let's go there.
F10. I don't need invocations of wrath this turn.
16, 17, 18.
I might regret that decision, but I don't think
That's
I
a
need it.
tough one. I understand the conundrum. Do you spend 3 focus to make sure you can hit things, or do you not and risk the biscuit? I should have gotten on my shirt that's coming in. You live by the unga, you die by the bunga.
To the 4. Buy an attack. Hits. 2. 4. To the 3.
17, I'll need to roll an 11, which is basically average on 3 dice. And if that doesn't work,
I'm gonna reroll it.
then I'm boned,
4 instead of 4, it's 6.
which is not awesome.
Buy an attack. Marker. This is the marker that I need.
Oh, that's
Buy an attack. Hits.
That's not going to work. All this to try to figure out how I want to deal with one sniper.
So I gotta finish these guys off first. Ooh, he's still alive.
The chaff unit doing its job.
9 extra die, drop the lowest with 2 shots at it. That's decent odds. Yeah, okay. All right, Volkova. Cat is going to activate, and she's going to spend 2 to cast Superiority on this Warjack. She's going to spend 2 to cast
These guys are gonna
a
charge.
Puissance on this Warjack, and then she's going to spend 3 to cast Invocations of Wrath on herself,
This guy part of
because
this
that's how
unit?
that spell works. Then she's going to walk over to here,
Should be plenty of move even without Pathfinder, so.
and then she's going to try to stab this dog. Dog, she is mat 6. Dog's defense is 14.
looking for that 8.
For an 8. Drop
That'll
those,
hit with a
hits with a
9.
9. It's a POW 12.
Arm 14, dice off 2.
That's a dead dog.
That is a dead dog. Pass me to pumpers. Please and
you
thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So
Then
charge
we're
the
going to
attack.
try to use the blade pistol to shoot this sniper. No.
I have cover and
Yeah,
engage.
no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to shoot it.
That shock trooper who's
That shock
definitely def
trooper.
12.
7, rat 6. So
It's a
that'll
13.
hit with a 13.
So then I'll do the second.
That guy, if he dies,
You
actually, I
get,
think if
you
you damage
get you
him.
big angry. Big angry.
Big angry. Arm 15.
Dice minus 5. 2 points of damage.
Not enough to trigger the anger. Shock trooper number C. All right. 2 points.
Then this unit of Arcanists is going to just adjust themselves a little bit and give 2 focus to Havoc there. And then this unit of Arcanists is going to give 2 to Shatter and 1 to Furor. Then
We'll do
this
him
unit
on
of
him.
Snipers is going to activate. And they're going to aim and shoot at that sniper.
All right. He's def 17 engaged.
Yep, we are rat 8.
Him on him.
Looking for them
Aiming.
sweet nines.
Looking for 9s. 3 dice, drop the lowest. I'm going to be sniping to do 1 point of damage.
Shot number 1. Service says
Hits with
heads.
an 11. Kapow. Get counter sniped, nerd. Then
Campers.
we're going to shoot at that suppressor.
Def 10.
I think 14.
I
He's
get
got
cover.
He's got cover.
Yeah,
So
baby.
looking for a 6. That'll hit with a 10. 1 point of damage to that suppressor.
That's rude. He's got 2 left.
Cool. And then they're going to repo 3. Get out of the way of everybody.
Come on, nerds.
Heal himself
So he's just
anymore, 'cause
gonna.
no longer-
Well, dog is.
He can heal.
I don't want to do this.
I have this thing.
Yeah, no, out of the way.
What's he got left on him?
Get out of here.
All right, way to go, Charles Barkley.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Clear the lane, everybody. Clear the lanes.
But no movement. So I can stand still and aim.
Notice your
aim 'cause I'm on
snipers and arcanists don't have name tags.
They have names.
5.
This is Olga. This is Konstantin, and this is Oleg. And actually, these two don't, because they're a late addition. Their names haven't been learned by the army yet. And I have the snipers' names, but I don't have them memorized. I'd have to check my roster to get their names. But they're all named after historical World War II Soviet snipers.
So Vasily.
Hey, half of them are women, so they're named after historical female.
That's fair.
Soviet
And they have
snipers.
more name variation than Vasily. Just what's their last name? Well, that one's Vasily Zaitsev. Well, that's okay, because if I'm conscripting, one of these MFers is Simo Haya.
Hey, that guy was Finnish, and his whole thing was shooting Russians.
Exactly. Now you're getting it. I have armed the I'm sorry, we're not going to say that word on stream.
Yeah, well, okay. So, Shatter is going to charge at Medveditsa.
As one do. You have the Pathfinder when you touch that terrain?
I don't, so it knocks me down 2, but I was well over. So,
Cool.
I mean, I'll
Say,
just-
or slide over just a smidge, right?
yeah, it's fine. It doesn't matter. So long as we're within an inch.
'Kay.
That's all that matters.
You're going to fire your gun first and potentially
No, I am
freeze me?
not going to freeze myself. Thank
So,
you for asking.
For chat, we have a pretty notorious story at this point of someone playing Winter Korp, really fresh into the edition, charging with a Great Bear that has the freeze bombard, and crit hitting in melee his charge target and freezing both him and his opponent, locking his activation down.
Don't shoot the thing you're charging. The deep freezer doesn't exist if you're charging into melee.
Indeed. So
Okay.
let's start the swinging.
Matt,
Superiority, I am def 12.
Oh, because you are at superiority. So
I
I
am
need
superiority.
3s.
Wait, you need 3s?
Because he's also superiority.
So up
It's
to
superiority everywhere.
6 up to an 8. So yeah, 3. No,
He's at 7, up to a 9.
you're right. You're right.
Thank you.
You hit. That's the important part. All
Hit.
right. I'm armed 22. What you got?
I am POW 18.
Dice off 4 is what I heard.
I saw 4. That'll be 4 points to the 4.
4 to the 4. Okay.
By
Cool.
attack.
Oh, I'm not going to go.
Looking for 3s.
That'll hit.
Hits with an 11. Off 4. 2 to the 1.
Okay.
So,
By an attack.
Oh, you triggered her murder revenge quest if
Sure. Yeah.
stuff survives.
Hits with a 7.
Yes.
3.
Dice minus 4.
For 3 to my what?
1. Oh, right. 3 to your 1.
Okay. 3 to your 1.
Not 1 to your 3. By an attack.
Okay.
Hits with a
Hits.
9.
You need that spike. Get that spike. That's better.
3 to the 6.
Yikes. Mama Bear's okay. She's got 22 left.
All right. We're going to activate him. We're going to give him Careful Recon to give him Pathfinder.
Okay.
So he gets his full 4.
Well, you've activated my trap card. Don't ask me what it is. I don't know yet. All right.
Gonna smack.
And has unstoppable, so we're good.
He's looking
Start
for
swinging.
5s.
Yes. That'll hit.
Hits with an 8.
Yep.
POW 20 because of Poissons.
Poissons.
Dice minus 2.
Dice off 2.
That'll be 3 to the 6. By an attack.
Okay.
Hits
That'll
with a
hit the
9.
Dice off 2.
Dice off 2.
That's
6
better.
to the
6 to the
6.
6. You actually get the left arm, so I'm arm 21 now.
Fine attack. Hits with a 9.
All right, dice off 1.
3 to the 3.
That
attack.
gets her head. That matters. I don't get angry.
Yep.
My tail attack there.
Hits with a 10.
Yep.
When did he become? Oh,
There we
That
go.
seems good. 10 to the 4.
10 to the 4.
That actually boxes her.
Yeah, let's go. I was going to be a little salty if that didn't work, but it did.
That
Especially
spike
since
at
I
the
didn't-
end helped to even it out.
I didn't roll a single crit. Out of 8 attacks,
Yeah.
I didn't roll a single crit, which felt
I
a little
don't know
bad,
if
but
Invocations of Wrath hurts or harms your ability.
according to some nerd who
Don't-
did stats on the internet, it increases the chances.
I think is it only because it makes you hit more often?
I don't know. I just know that he did some algorithm witchcraft, and it says that Invocations of Wrath makes you crit more.
Well, I live by the Unga and die by the Bunga. I don't trust math or numbers.
Yeah, that's why I'm just saying some nerd did it, because I don't
Yeah.
freaking know how it works.
Look, we can nerd about
So-
other stuff, including a lot of things that would demonetize us on YouTube. Because apparently history is a no-no. Stick to teaching art.
All right, this fella, Furor, he's gonna walk over to here.
What's up, nerd?
I'd like to be within 2 of you.
I want to break
Yep.
free
Gonna smack him.
from all this bull crap.
I'm at 7 into death.
12.
12. Looking for a 5. Hits with a 7.
Does he crit?
No, because I dropped the lowest.
Okay.
So no crit. I mean, I don't.
I'm asking because you crit smite and that matters here. So,
Well, it doesn't really matter.
if you
I'm
crit
dice
far enough,
plus 5.
you don't have the slammer head, so no. But no. So it matters if you can slam me into like Savaryn or something.
Oh, gotcha.
That
guy
dice
is
plus
dead.
5 is dead.
Yeah. Dice plus 4. I misremembered.
Well,
Arm
that's
50.
he's still dead.
Yeah, no, very. Yeah, still very.
He had 3 boxes left. You hit him so far hard, his family died. Good news. That means I don't have to feed any orphans in my country.
I'm gonna punch that other one with the blasting fist. Second initial. Hits with a 9. It's a power
Arm 15
17.
is it's dice plus 2.
Dice
Don't
plus
roll bad.
2.
That's good enough.
He's gone.
Oh, I didn't roll tough on my snipers, but that's okay. I don't care.
Uh,
We're way past that game state, and that's my fault for not remembering my own rules.
Bison
what's that?
is going to
Because I'm going to make this joke every time I hear it.
within 3. Okay,
What did the daddy buffalo say to the son buffalo as he left for college?
Bye, son.
Bye, son.
We're gonna shoot at that guy with the bison.
Ha, ha, he's invincible. What you got? Shot 1?
I got a 7. I'm aiming to a 7, so that's a 14.
I'm death
So that
12.
hits.
Auto misses forever. Straight dice
how-
damage on your PAL 15. Oh, no. All right, Andrew, calm down over there. He has 3 boxes left.
Yeah, well,
Shot number 2 into him? Or do we have other priorities? Do you want to know how many boxes the suppressor over here has?
he has 1.
He has
doesn't
2.
He has 2. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the suppressor.
Def 14, baby.
I rolled a 9.
That's good enough. All right, arm 19, dice off 4.
He's dead.
Is he though?
Yes,
we
'cause I
just
did
talked
3
about
damage
this. I
to
don't
him.
understand math.
I did 3 damage to him. Thank you.
That is in fact enough.
All right, then I will repo 2 over to here. And I think I'm done. Am I done? I'm done. Over to you, Andrew.
Am I contesting that
I think
objective
you are.
terrain over there?
Oh wait, no, Volkova. I forgot about Volkova.
Do Volkova. Please do Volkova.
Volkova is gonna try to stab your ossifer.
Damage roll.
No revenge.
So I am a map
Wait,
lead.
no, Ossifer, what are you doing? Wait, no, step Volkova, what are you doing? Def 14.
I am within Invocations of Wrath, so I'm
That's-
looking for a 7.
That's rude.
I rolled a 9.
That would do it.
POW 13.
Arm 14, dice off 1.
4.
Sorry, how much?
4 boxes.
I have 1 left.
You have 1 left. Okay, now I'm done. Now it's your turn.
Okay. Before we go to that, let's double check the scoring on objective terrain.
I'm pretty sure none of us get anything.
A player secures it by having 2 or more models within 2, which you do,
Oh, you get 1.
but contesting is considered contested if one of your opponent's models is within 2, which I am.
Yeah, definitely. So
So
you get 1 point.
You're contesting. I'm contesting. I score that. You do not score that. So I
Correct.
gain 1,
You are at 3 to
which
my
is
2.
great because I apparently erased my command points last turn. And oh no, I see what happened. Oh, all kinds of funky stuff is happening over here. Hold, please. So I score 1, and that's it.
Yep.
That guy, I am a 5 up to a 6. A 6, I will boost the
Okay, we go to round 4. Ugh, so much stuff happening over here. You have been requested to get revenge for my bison joke.
I'm trying my hardest.
You really are. All right. Stuff falls off.
Oh, look at you.
Power up.
I think I'm gonna give
Power up.
summon it.
I am going to drop Rockwall. You killed my superiority target, so I'm actually going to go up to 6 this turn.
Ooh.
So
What
how do
are
I?
you-
How
what
do
are you
I?
upkeeping? Oh, escort.
Just escort. And I seriously thought about not upkeeping it, but he has things he has to do eventually. Cool. Since there's so much weirdness happening back here in this general vicinity. So stuff has to happen. No one is getting allocated. No one's getting allocated any additional focus this turn.
All right.
I don't like that at all, but that's what I needs to do. So we're going to go ahead and start with my Arcanists over here, who are going to go Arcanist some things by walking 6 inches. Boop. Going to summon some friends. This is the dumbest thing I'm ever going to do. These 2 in the back are going to do Empower on that guy. The one guy in the front is going to throw a Razor Wind at Havoc.
All right.
Come on, baby daddy wants a new pair of shoes, looking for that crit. I am an at of 5. You are a def of 10, looking for that sweet 7 because you. Oh no, that's Poissons. That's not the superiority one.
It's Poissons.
Poissons. I'm never gonna not do that, and I feel dirty for that. So I am looking
That's
for
the
a
real
5 to
joke
hit
I need
you.
punish him for.
I'll hit with a 6.
Hit with a
Will
6,
not
no
crit.
crit.
Pow 12.
That's off 8.
That was a question. Let me double check.
Pretty sure.
Tells you how often I'm razor winning over here. It is in fact a POW 12. Yes. Dice off 8.
That's off 8.
No damage. Cool. It's okay. Stuff had to happen. Savaryn's gonna go. Savaryn
I'm gonna play take cover on my turn. Move.
is gonna walk
Just in case you have a
3
random
up to
shot.
here. He doesn't have Pathfinder, so he can get that far. It's not a problem.
I'm doing this true Hicks style.
We are going to go ahead and kill Order Havoc.
Okay.
I see you, nerd. Prepare to die. And then I'm going to spend 2 to cast Poissons over here.
That guy's a POW 16 now. Better watch out.
That's right. Then we're going to spend 2 to cast Tides of War. But wait, there might be more.
Super hard to assassinate. No, it's good. I mean, let's try it.
You ready to see the dumbest thing known to mankind?
Sure.
We're going to pop Power Swell.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to pick up a focus.
Yep.
And then I'm going to spin that plus 1 more to cast Rockwall.
Yep. Okay.
I'm excited for this.
I think
And
I'm
then
following.
And then we're going to reposition. I get to repo a whole inch because I don't have Pathfinder. Ugh. I am cool. We're going to go and activate this shock trooper. He's going to walk a leisurely 5 over to here, forfeit his combat action to score that cash. Which will take me up to 4.
4-2.
It's important to remember, and I'm saying this mostly for chat's edification, under Steamroller 2024, you don't win until it's your opponent's turn, the end of their turn. I have to be up 3 at the end of Dalton's turn to win, or he has to be up 3 on the end of my turn to win. So we're going to see what I can do. We're going to go ahead and activate this suppressor over here, who is going to walk as far as he can without getting into the terrain.
Actually, wait. I'm sorry.
Which is not very far.
It is not, but it is further than if he touched the terrain, which is sad. And then he's going to spin up some guns and do some stuff. So spools up D3 plus 1 shots for 2, baby. With those 2 shots, the first one's going to go into the Bison. So same as we've done the song dance, looking for 3 to hit. I'll hit 12 up to 14 for dice off 5 for no damage.
Alrighty.
This same song dance happened a lot over here. Next shot. I don't know why I rolled one. Let's try it again. I hit on a 5. Wow. Okay, that's a sign. Dice off 5 is no damage. Nailed it. Nailed it. Speed 4, 7-inch move on the charge, 5 inches.
So Andrew, I'm not saying that putting that Great Bear in that sand pit was a terrible idea, but it might have been a terrible idea.
No. So you know what he's going to do? He's going to declare a charge.
Uh-huh.
Charge that sniper over there.
All right.
He's got things to do.
All right.
People to slay.
Thing to do, person to slay.
That's right. So, speed 4, 7-inch move with a charge, 2 inches for the path for the sand to go 5 inches. Touch the thing. He charges for free because he's a jerkwad.
So that's Ludmilla, by the way.
Ludmilla?
Uh-huh.
Well, she's about to be dead, Milla. I'm sorry, I don't know where that one's coming from.
Def 13.
We're going to go and swing into you. Am I still within? Yes, baby. All right. Swing into you. I'm a 7.
Yep.
You're a 13. I'm looking for a 6.
Yes, sir.
Against my better judgment, we're just swinging for the fences. I'll hit a 9.
Ludmilla is
I
very
do
dead.
not crit, which mattered because I would have slammed her into her friendo behind her, and Ludmilla would have been shotgun loot all over some other poor person on your roster.
That'd be Aaliyah.
Who?
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah?
Possibly Alia? Aliya? I'm not sure of the correct
She would have been
pronunciation.
Unalivia. That's what
Yeah,
would have been
there we go.
important. But so I'll do that. And then we're going to go ahead and follow that bad boy up with the shot from the shield cannon. Bam! That's right. You didn't expect that, did you?
You need a 5. You need a 5.
Looking for that 5. It's
You
an
did it.
11. I boost the damage. It's a 14. I'm dice off 5.
Dice off 5.
Let's see if this trend holds. Dice off 5 says, hey, there's some damage here. 3 points.
3 points.
It's better than nothing at this point.
Yeah.
I am really struggling to kill that bison in particular. How many boxes does it have left?
10.
Oh my God.
You've dealt 14 boxes.
I
of
sure
damage to it
have.
so far.
I sure have. All right. All right, so this is how this is going to happen. Volkova's going to go. She's just going to ancillary attack this nerd.
Okay.
He shoots at Havoc.
Sounds good.
Okay, so I'm a 5, you're a 10. I'm looking for a 5 with crit knockdown. I'll hit with a 5. I will not crit. It is a POW 15 gun.
Dice off 5.
Dice off 5. Is going to be 1 to your 4.
1 to the 4.
Oh, wait, that
Got rid of his
his
aggro
head?
head.
is very angry.
He's no
All right.
longer aggressive.
So we're going to go ahead and activate. We're going to do the officer over here.
Okay.
Officer. guess we're going to forfeit my movement to aim, which does nothing if I'm still engaged in melee when I make my shot. So, Ossifer's going to try to stab Volkova. Volkova's def 14.
Yes,
And I'm a 7.
You are.
Hi-ya! That's an 8. I'm going to hit you.
Awesome.
It is a POW strength 12, 9 weapon master.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not 12.
You're a 16, right? Dice off 7?
Dice off 7.
For 2. 2. And we're going to take a shot in you. You have concealment. You're def 18 on this. Sorry, def 16.
16.
I need a 9 on the pistol. I'll miss on an 8. Cool. That is wicked unfortunate. I really needed you dead. I really needed you dead.
I dropped the high.
Because the direwolf doesn't have the other things. He needs to do stuff. So, okay. We're going to go and activate the suppressors. This suppressor is just going to hike over the wall 4 inches to engage Volkova.
Why can't it just...
And we're going to be within 1 inch of Volkova over here. Come on, baby. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. We're going to start with this bad guy who's going to bash Volkova and hopefully kill you so that way I don't have to shoot Volkova to death.
Sounds good.
We're going to try. I'm a mat 6, looking for an 8 with the bash.
Nope.
Miss on a 6. Spins up his her Halar cannons, whatever his Halar cannons, for 2 shots. Shoot a Volkova because I can't shoot outside of melee, or can I? No, they can't.
You're looking for 11s.
Sounds good. 11 number 1? Nope. 11 number 2? No. All right, the bash over here looking for an 8. Come on, for the fences. That's a 3. Spin up that Halar cannon.
Almost like an 8. Hey,
All 4 shots. So shot number 1. 11 on Volkova. Nope. Shot number 2, 11 on Volkova. Nope. Shot number 3, 11 on Volkova. Nope. Oh my God. Number 4, 11 on Volkova. No. Ah! All right. Now that's out of my system. All right. It's not missing on the 11 so much as it was like, oh, I didn't hit you on an 8 either time. Ugh. And then oh God.
Well, you missed the die. Well, it's worse than a dice flip. A dice flip.
I actually that
Coin
that
flip.
was awful. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the Great Bear. Great Bear is gonna hit you with its shield. Sorry, the direwolf.
Direwolf.
I'm gonna boost it a hit.
Volkova. Okay.
Yes, into Volkova. On a 6. I need an 8. It's boosted.
Volkova has very strong plot armor too.
Oh yeah! So good. All right, let's try that with the gun. I'm looking for boxcars on this bad boy.
All right, go for it. It
because
might
you're
happen. It might happen. Oh, it's a
so close. We're gonna buy and boost the shield. Oh my word. So anyway, I started blasting. That's better. I hit with a 13. POW 16.
Dice damage. Okay,
Box
she's
charge.
dead. She's dead. You got her.
Oh, that was awful.
She's dead. She's
All
dead.
right. What I have going for me at this point.
Volkova plagues you no more.
These 2 folks need to go. Were you engaging?
No.
Oh my God, they get to aim.
You do. You do.
They're going to forfeit their movement to aim. It's going to shoot that Arcanist there.
Okay.
5 up to a 7 because you killed my dog.
Sounds good.
Looking for a 6. Hits.
Yep. Dead.
Sorry, I did not declare sniper, so we're going to roll damage.
No, okay.
I killed you.
Yeah.
I am going to shoot with sniper on the second one, though. The other sniper is going to shoot your other Arcanist.
So you don't even have to do it. It says instead of making a damage roll. It
Oh,
doesn't
I can
say
just
when you're
make the
attacking.
pick. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I snipered there, and we're going to try it here. Looking for that 6, baby.
Yeah.
And sniper,
Dead.
please. Hooray. The dog is dead. They can't repo. They're just going to chill there. That didn't matter, and you are going to kill Savaryn. The question
I was
is,
say, why did you leave 2 heavy war jacks right there?
the
within
entire
walking distance
the
of
entire
Savaryn?
plan had been for him to slam Shatter into the wall and have these guys kill him to death. But
Right.
because I didn't kill Volkova, it messed the entire plan up.
But why did it? Okay, because he's unstoppable. So
He's not unstoppable.
not
That's a
unstoppable.
direwolf.
So yeah, so he's engaged, so he can't do that. But you could have at least done.
They could have
the
done damage into
suppressors, right?
Havoc.
Yeah,
The
and then,
problem is that if Havoc isn't dead and Shatter isn't on the ground and has a
the odds
heavy,
are still very bad for Valerii. That is true. But
Yes.
if I only have one, it's much less bad.
to be fair, I am now counting on my bad luck to transfer to you.
Oh, okay. You might
Now
be
we have
sufficiently
to
cursed.
talk about this though because I'm going to contest that.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to score this flag
Yep.
and score this zone.
Yep.
So I'm going to go up to 7 because I'm going to. Oh, sorry,
you-
2 more.
two
2
more,
more. So
yeah,
I'm going to
'cause
score.
we already
I'm gonna
counted
be at
the
6.
cash. Yeah,
Now you don't score anything,
correct.
so I am 4 points ahead of you.
You are.
Which means if you don't score at least
I
2
don't
and
score.
and Savaryn doesn't die,
Yeah.
because that's important to this story.
Yes.
Um,
Then you do win on scenario. Absolutely.
yes. But that being said, I think we both know how this is going to end here. Oh, I keep. All right, take her away, baby.
Okay. So I'll upkeep Poisson. No. I don't need Poissons. I'll let Poissons drop. Gonna upkeep Superiority though, which leaves me with 6.
One time your dice treat you right.
Got 1 to you guys. Allocate
The
to.
irony here is that with the right guy out of the way, you might actually try to walk up and crit freeze me to stationary me. Might.
Nah.
I'm hard to hit in there. I'm def 17 because I have concealment.
Yeah, no, I'm just
But
gonna.
actually that makes
I'm just
it-
gonna hit you because I'm at 9. I'm
No.
just gonna hit you with an axe. I'm just gonna hit you with an axe, sir. I think I'm just gonna hit you with an axe.
I don't think that's how it works, but you're welcome to give it a shot, all right?
I appreciate your contribution to this dialogue that we're having. I really do. But I think I'm just gonna hit you with an axe.
So what I'm seeing here is I really should have put that ball somewhere else. Awesome possum, let's do
I
it.
think. Yeah.
Well, but the good news here is that you have fewer Arcanists, so all that has to come from the lady.
Yep. And
God
it's already
forbid you
done.
don't live.
Whee!
Hi.
Hi. How's it going, buddy?
It's going pretty well. Thanks for asking. Would you like a copy of the Watchtower?
I'm swinging at Mat 9. Defense
15.
15.
Looking for that 6.
Looking for a 6.
I am armed 16 because I'm not close enough for the escort armor
Oh.
bonus.
I rolled a 5. Off to a good start. Right? Because I'm at 9. Yeah, looking
Yeah,
for 6.
you're looking for 6.
Fine attack.
You're gonna hit. You can't not hit. With
It's crit amputation.
that.
It doesn't count.
not against
crit
me.
amputation doesn't.
I mean, I should lose an arm, but keep going. Arm 16, so dice plus 2.
That'll be 6 points of damage.
How about 1?
Or 8 points of damage. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
I
10.
reduced to. Oh, it's 10 points of damage.
And
5.
I think it's 5. I think it's 5
It's
points
5
of
points
damage.
of damage. I know how to count.
That's okay. I'm gonna lie and tell you I have 38 boxes
Buy
left. So
an
good luck.
attack. Misses with a 4.
Yes,
Buy
it's
an
happening.
attack. Hits with a 6.
Aw.
Dice plus 2. 9 points of damage.
I have 3 left.
All right. Kat is going to activate. She's going to spend 2 to cast Superiority on this guy instead.
He just walked from there.
And then she's going to end her activation.
Butts.
Whee!
Hey.
Hi, buddy. How's it going?
Shoot me with a freeze gun.
You having a bad day?
You
Let me
had
see
a
if I can
bad
fix
day.
that for
Your
you.
Warcaster got chopped down. That'll
Okay,
do.
that's a 6.
Yeah.
I'm going to boost damage because it's funny.
You can't not kill him. Oh wait, do I have tough for some reason? No.
That is 16 damage. Good game,
Well
sir.
done. Good game. So, that silliness will end. Dalton will get revenge for my awful bison joke. And Dalton will be the Winter Korp player that does not lose this round.
Let's go. Maintaining that win-loss ratio.
Yeah. My overcomplicated plan over here fell apart pretty quick.
And I think you really gummed him up too bad over there. I'm not sure what.
I did.
You probably could have sent him straight up the middle with Medveditsa.
I'm also looking at my command cards and going, cool, I think I just need to have careful reconnaissance there.
Yes. In my opinion, it's basically mandatory. In our faction, yeah. Yep.
But that's what I'll talk about. Alari has Pathfinder. Yeah, that's a whole other thing. So, all right, I like it.
Yeah.
I killed a lot of your stuff, but none of it's the stuff that mattered except the bison.
Yeah.
Killing the bison and the direwolf were the 2 things that I killed that really mattered. Otherwise, I killed chaff. I killed a lot of your chaff, and you were like, that thing's gonna die.
You did kill Volkova?
I did
eventually?
kill
That's a
Volkova.
win.
It only took
But yeah, I knew
11, 15, and I think you were 12.
Yeah, I
10.
gotta say,
It took 25 points of stuff to kill Volkova.
I do not believe in the shield cannon direwolf.
So his role is not what played out during this game. The way I designed it was he sticks next to Savaryn and is just a shield guard the whole time. And then I went, nah, bruh.
But for 2 points cheaper, you could get, or 1 point cheaper, you could give him a hammer, and then he's actually useful when it comes down to it.
Yes.
Not that the cannon is not useful, but for 10 points, you want more than one POW 15 around, in my opinion.
So Poissons was part of it.
Yeah, that gets you to POW 16, which is still really bad. POW 14 is just garbage,
So,
straight up.
well, we should talk about this off camera.
Yes, we should.
But-
We're sorry. Don't
no,
want to
no.
talk shop too much, stream. Please don't hate
I mean,
me.
one of these days we might have a shop talk section where that's all we do is shoot the breeze about this stuff. As the craziness dies down or I get used to it, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I would like to thank Dalton for playing on Stream Night. Dalton, wave hi to everyone.
Hi, everyone. It was good playing for you. I hope you enjoyed.
And it was pretty good. I like it. It was just a great game. It was clean. We were friendly with each other. I really appreciated that. There was good etiquette on both sides, I feel. And if you're like, Andrew, your etiquette was awful, call me out now, because that's actually super important.
We're good.
If you see bad play etiquette, gently call it out. That matters in games. It matters in tournaments and everything else. So,
And come back in 3 months when Chimera is out and a thing and watch me kick their butts with the same list. They're going to hate
Right.
it. It's going to be great.
This is like the 700 comment.
but that being said, I'm going to go ahead and kill some of the audio and say thank you to everyone who watched this evening. It was super awesome. We are planning on returning next week. We will get this video up on YouTube eventually. Things are turning out to be a little more complicated outside of the stream than we planned, but we'll get there. We'd also still like to thank Enchanted Grounds here in Littleton, Colorado for allowing us, as always, a place to play and a place to stream. They're super cool about it. Be sure to check out their website. Their website has a bunch of 50% off Warmachine stuff from the Mark III and earlier. So if you're looking for anything to help fill out a Legacy Army, that's the place to check. They do ship, so even if you're not local, you can absolutely do an order with them. But act quickly. Their holiday sale table, we do not know how much longer it will last. And again, thanks to everyone. We appreciate you. I hope you all have a fantastic evening. And as always, enjoy some Warmachine.
So you're 9 to 16 to 7.